Okay. Jesus, it's so hot in here. So I'm like super rushed, and I hate when I rush because then my mood is so fucked up from trying to rush. But let me see. Okay, cool. I don't expect a lot of people to be here yet. Open that up too. All right, I'll bring that up. All right, y'all. I promise I am getting started here. I'm so sorry, Jesus. Today has been a day, and this heat ain't making it no better. But I'm here. We're gonna get started. Because I'm late, I don't want us to be lingering off the time, but I do want to give everybody time to get in here. Let me make sure I make an announcement that I am finally live. Oh my God, it's so hot though. Somebody said, "Am I too early?" Child, we is an hour late. He is never too early, honey. Not messing with Coach Brazyl, Jesus. No, you're not. I'm giving it a few minutes so that we can, because I'm late. We were supposed to start at 7. Then I thought, okay, you know what? I'll beat it. I'll get through traffic due to my ETA by 7:30. So, we'll be cool. But then all of a sudden, everybody and their mama decided they wanted to hold up traffic. And so it was insane. Then I did get here at least 10 minutes after 7. I got 10 minutes after 7:30. Could have been on time, but all of a sudden my computer was locked up and frozen up, and I had everything set up for what we needed tonight. I still got some of the things set up, so we cool. But it just like I'm telling you, every time I'm trying to do something, like time does not like us Virgos in real life. Time does not like. At least it don't like me. It don't like my black ass. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay, so I gotta make sure it does say Boss Baddie's in motion. I gotta. Okay, why I keep trying to move that? I gotta put some more feature, specific instructions in the feature area, and I promised this week to try to get on it. It's a lot going on. I've been really, really busy, and I've been really, really busy in regards of everything I'm trying to put together for our community, not my personal life, not even my actual business directly itself, just the stuff I'm trying to put together for the community. So I've been so busy. Um, as those who've been here, you guys know that I've been working on our Boss Baddie funding. I've been working on that for like 2 years. I know some people came to the group because of that, and they kind of died out, or they don't pay attention no more because they thought I was going to give them money immediately. They don't understand that building that type of funding, and especially the amount that I'm asking to help all of us Boss Baddies for when we need laptops, computers, office space rental, et cetera, et cetera. That, I mean, people ain't just willing to just get that money up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of steps to this. It's a lot of federal things to this, which is crazy. I didn't know that, but it's just a lot of stuff I'm working on, y'all. So I promise I'm on my shit. I'm trying to get it done. I'm trying to get it done right now. Let me make sure I let everybody know I am live now because I don't want us to wait too long. I hope y'all, though, in the meantime, in all of this, I am so hot. I hope you guys do have your my dog is dying and she refused to go get some damn water. You guys got the tablet, the app open on your phone and or on your desktop. I seen some ladies in the Discord asking where they like to use it the most. Do they like it on the phone or on the desktop? I personally like it on either or, but that's because I have my stuff on both. I use Phonely, so everything I do on my computer is shared to my phone. Everything I do on my phone is shared to my computer. The way I have it linked up, so it works for me. But I do like the desktop. If I had a link to one of them, I do like the desktop for me more because of everything that I do. And so tonight, because we are running late, I do have a deadline of getting done, but we are running a little late. I am going to show you guys the main part that I use, like how I use, like I'm going to show y'all the main app, and then the next live I'm going to show you guys how I've been creating my actual full-fledged videos. I think that's important for y'all to check it out and see. The BET's got awards going on right now. Shit, people ain't gonna show up. They gonna go want to watch them BET awards, honey. I ain't mad at you. I mean, shit. I ain't mad at you. Let me go ahead and make sure I also catch our streaming on on our YouTube and everything, because I'm probably doing this by myself. I probably don't have no mods in here, so let me just make sure I can see everybody. She said, I still can't find the feature section, which is crazy. It's literally, babe, what you mean? Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me show her. Sis. Hold on, let me make this post. Because the feature section is literally, it's next feature, guides. It says featured. It says guides. Then what else it say? Shit, I don't remember what else to say. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. My biggest apologies. I don't be watching award shows, award shows like that either, because they be so rigged and they not even for, especially the BET, they not even for the people like that. It's not for the culture no more. So whatever. Please find the live app. One of the two links in this in the comments. Okay. I just really want to make sure that everybody does get in here because I feel so bad. I don't know. Oh, okay. It should be, if I'm right, it should be the very first one that says Boss Baddie access granted. If you're talking about getting to the app, it should be the very first one that said, "Oh, okay, my team is already doing their big one." See, I don't even know why. That's what I'm saying. I got the dopest motherfucking team, bro. I got the dopest team. I swear to God, it's ridiculous how dope they are. I'm worried about trying to post. They already handling stuff, so let me just probably just get focused in on this. Let me just make sure in the comments I do give everybody the link, because I know y'all be getting lost on the link now. I ain't gonna lie, y'all be killing me with that shit. I be like, how the hell y'all lost on that? And the reason why is because if you've been in here for a minute, y'all should automatically be already subscribed to the YouTube channel. So that's why I be thrown off, because I don't understand how you don't have it. But anyways, that's a complaint for another day, right? I know y'all like, Coach, shut up and get to this. All right, hold on, because I gotta make sure. I don't know how to share this live. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even. Oh wait, I think I figured it out. No, I don't know how to share this live. Oh no, wait, I figured it out. Good. Okay. Okay. I see what you said. Yes, meow. I'm still gonna send the TikTok though over as well. Muscle hotter than the mother. Tell them the link is in the group. Okay, and I've been told by our team that the link is in the group for the live, so you guys should be able to find us here on YouTube, and you should be able to find us on TikTok. So if I can have one of the administrators in YouTube and one of the administrators in TikTok, that would be awesome. If you can. If not, it's okay. I'm not tripping. Hold on. Sorry, that was my nephew. Okay. All right, I don't want to hold us up too much longer because again, we are already late. I just wanted to make sure people got an opportunity to know that we are live, and it looks like our admins are already on top of it. They are taking care of that. So let's get straight into this really quick. How are you guys doing this evening? I again apologize highly. I mean, super highly for having anybody having to wait on Coach to get it together. Give me a second. It's so hot in my space. I wanted to turn on my camera, but I didn't get a chance to get home to straighten up anything. But I do. I thank you guys so much for at least still showing up. I know you guys are also showing up because you guys want to know how this app works, and I definitely want to make sure that you guys do know how it works. You guys get the information, and you guys learn how to use it, because I've seen some people say, okay, my stuff isn't coming out the same, but then I've seen people showing what they're posting, and it's like looking fly to me. So I'm not really sure, but we're going to go over that because we did build it so that it's not difficult. There's a lot of features on it right now, and the app is going to have more features. If things go the way we're trying to, it's probably going to be able to do video generations as well on here very soon. So we're trying to turn this app into that number one creators app for everybody. Because I want everybody to really, really enjoy this app. But let's get into it. So, like I said a moment ago, some of you guys, from what I've seen, said, hey, I like the app on my phone because that's where they got their images to upload. And then I seen some of you guys say, I like the app on, hold on, come on, what is that doing? I like the app on the desktop. I like it on either or because, like I said earlier, before you guys got on, I use phone link. So between my main laptop and my phone, everything is shared on there. So whatever I do on my phone, it copies over to my desktop. Whatever I do on my desktop, it copies over on my phone. So I like it both ways. But what I am going to show you guys, let's get right into it because I'm not trying to hold nobody up. I've already felt horrible that I'm absolutely this late. Okay. But let's just get straight into the first thing we're going to get. What I do want to let you guys know is I am doing this from the desktop. I don't know why this won't go away. That is so weird. I don't get why this won't go away. Y'all can't see, but I can. It's kind of like hindering me a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. But anyways, this is a desktop. Can you do it from your phone? Yes, you can. Am I not connected? Hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me make sure I connect my phone really quick. Because I had everything set up. Everything was ready to go. And then everything went a little haywire, a little messy. Let it refresh. Because the phone, the way that we did it is so that the phone is set up to mimic exactly what the desktop is. If you go from your desktop to your phone, you should have your images in both places. They should not be lost at all at any point in time. This is on the free trial for the next 90 days. I know we wanted to push it out. Right now I'm on my desktop. I seen somebody ask, oh no, maybe they're talking design. It won't let me join to add. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let my admins handle that. I'm gonna shut up. Come on, what is you doing? I'm trying to tell y'all, like, everything is trying to be funny right now. Oh, I might be on the wrong. Nope, I'm on the right one. Okay, so let me get rid of you because I want to show you guys from the phone as well. But we made it so that it can mimic both spaces. Okay, whatever is there, whatever you got on your desktop will be on your phone, and whatever you have on your phone should be on your desktop. Oh my God, come on. Okay, it feels like it's not about to let me show you at all, which is crazy. I don't understand what is going on. All because I'm trying to show y'all something is acting absolutely effing insane. This is nutty. Again, let me see. I don't know what's taking so long. I don't know what's going on. Everything's saying that it cannot connect. You guys can still hear me, right? Am I still live for everybody to hear me? That seems weird. Maybe I should just close you out completely. Prosper, please, my love, go get something to drink because you're over there dying. Please go get something to drink. My dog, she's old and see now. Okay, let me try this again. I don't know why it says it can't find me. I don't know, y'all. Everything's trying to have a technical difficulty, and I'm not gonna do this. So basically, on the phone, you can. When we do the second part of this, hopefully it will be working. I don't know what's going on with the electronics right now. I know Ternice was having an issue yesterday. Every time we go to try to show y'all something, I swear to God, I feel like the most ugliest situations be trying to come about, and it don't make no sense to me. I'd be so irritated. I'd be beyond irritated because it makes no sense to me at all. No, come on. Oh, hold on. Let me fix that situation. There we go. Okay. There we goes. I'll make sure everybody can see this really good. I don't want it to do too much. I'm gonna get right where we need to see, which is right about here. Yes. Okay. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is that there's going to be a lot. I felt like I didn't want to feel disrespectful not having my cameras on. My camera's probably horribly blurry. But hi you guys, Coach Brazyl here. I know some people will be like, is this person real on the other side? I am real. Sorry, I look a hot mess. I'm sweaty. I didn't get a chance to actually change my clothes do my hair, nothing. I had to literally just get online. My forehead look big right now, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Don't worry about my forehead. Anyways, I want to tell you guys, when it comes to this app, the very first thing that you guys need to know is that whenever we're going to have updates, because there's going to be a lot of updates. There's a lot of updates coming because, like I said, we're also going to be adding, like constantly adding new things. And one of the next big features we're trying to add on here is the video creations on here. Which brings me to also mention why we had to take it from being a whole entire year worth of free access to it only being 90 days. Because we still want to make sure you guys get the 90 days. We're going to go ahead and put that bill for all the generating that we're going to have to end up paying for on our end. For you guys to be able to generate, we're going to do that. It's not a big deal. Especially because it's just going to be images right now. But that's why we had to do that, because we're advancing this app like which most apps. You guys hear me bitch and complain about how apps are so dope, and then as they continue to upgrade, things start to change. And I kind of understand it a lot more now why it does that, because it costs. It costs depending on what your app is doing and how it's working itself, how it's supposed to be producing the information or the data that it's producing. It costs. Somebody's got to pay that. And we don't mind paying that at all, but we also got to make sure that we're not going absolutely broke trying to give away as much information or free stuff that we can. So with that being said, when you hit your 90 days, the app is going to automatically direct you guys to sign up either for the monthly, which we're going to still keep that at the low. The prices that we're going to have will never change. No matter what we update, we have decided those prices will stay exactly where it's at. So it'll be $12.99 a month or $100 for the year. We don't know about the lifetime yet, only because, you know, I hate for somebody to pay for something for a lifetime, then all of a sudden you stop using it a year or two later. That kind of like sucks. It's some of the people who did Galaxy AI, you might know what I'm talking about. A lot of you guys did pay for a lifetime and you may not even use it that much, and you may have noticed that it's changed a lot too. So we don't want to leave nobody like that. I prefer, if you're going to end up paying for it, it'll be for the year, the one-time fee for the whole entire year, and you have it for the year, and then you can decide, okay, I'm not going to use it no more. It will never auto just debit from you guys. It's only going to debit when you approve the debits. That's how we're setting it up, because I hate when shit hits my card and it just auto tries to debit, and it's like, maybe this month I just don't want you. Okay. But I did want you guys to know that. So we got, like, you know, damn coach, I thought it was going to be like absolutely free. What we could do is say that it's free enough for right now for the next 90 days, and then it is going to roll into that. But this is why I need you guys to fall in love with it, not because I just need you guys to pay for something, no, but because I need you guys to understand how dope this app is and why it's worth having. There's a lot of apps out there, but we are really working for it to be dope. So again, I've seen a lot of people say, you know, my images aren't working or whatnot, or whatever. So you don't, let me make sure you guys understand, you don't have to also just upload images. These are features that we have on here. They're reference photos features that are still in beta testing. Okay. That's the first part. Mostly the scene one is. The subjects and the subject styles are they've been acting pretty good. So it's going, that's why I wanted to know how some people are doing stuff. So I'm hoping you guys have your app open. You have it open, rather it be your phone or your desktop. Again, for me, I'm doing it on the desktop right now because obviously I'm filming from here, and I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to work it from your phone, because it does the exact same thing. Hey, thank you, babes. So I do want to make sure, I'm sorry if the camera keeps blurring in and out. It is so hot, bro. It's like burning hot. Yeah, can you please check that? So again, that's just reference, but the style should be working. This is why I want you guys to have your apps open, because before we get into uploading anything on here, first let's talk about the fact that you can generate characters on here yourself, characters that you never had, right? You can generate them straight up. So you have a lot of features on your Baddie app. Okay, before you do anything up here, and again, let me remind you, the scene background one, that's still in beta testing, so you guys are actually going to be helping that as you guys add scenes to it to implement your character into it. Is going to help. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not happy with the scene part because it makes the character look like it's sticking. I'm going to show you guys like it's a sticker in a scene, and I don't like that. So we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that. And that's something that we got to keep working on. But the subject and style should work. But before we even get to that, let's talk about how you can go ahead and begin to create your character straight from this. Now, as you see here, we have style, character, scene, and details. It always going to start you in your style area first for the most part, okay? You can be female, male, or non-binary. My daughter is pro every goddamn thing. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. She really is, especially when it has to do with women. I raised her on that straight pro woman stuff. So she's like, yes, I'm even pro that because there's many women that are non-binary and there are men that are like that too. Because this app isn't just for women. Men can use it too. Okay. So I don't know how the non-binary necessarily works. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Kalia's not here to be able to necessarily explain it because as she dropped me off, she had to run off really quick, and that's why our timing got all messed up because she was supposed to be here in the beginning to kind of explain these steps, you guys, because she is the masterhead behind a lot of the features that's on here. The idea was mine, but Kalia has taken off on this. This has basically become her project, her baby. She's constantly adding stuff. Whether y'all know it or not, she's in the group. She reads the group stuff. She reads what we say in the group and she'll scan through it. So this is why we're asking for you guys to post your images and tell us what you like about your images, what you don't like. Give us some feedback. Not everybody's feedback is going to make it on our board, okay? But that doesn't mean that it won't ever make it on the board. It's just understand, like, you may have a lot of wants, but we may not be giving you all the wants, okay? It's going to be straight up. But she wants to make sure that the app is inclusive, bottom line, period, okay? So you have your female, male, and your non-binary. Then you have your style. The styles, we definitely want you guys to play with this. Only because we get different things that pop up with us, and we're trying to understand why the style kind of keeps flopping a little bit for us. So we do actually need you guys' help by playing with the styles. You do not always have to play with the style. Most of the time, I'm always just on Baddie. Okay, I'm always on Baddie, but I've also learned to use editorial and glamour a lot as well. But we do want you guys to use these different styles that you do have here. So let's say we're creating one right now. So we're in styles. I'm gonna do a female. I'm gonna stay on Baddie. Then I'm gonna go to next. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the other features too. Let's just work through this real quick. Then when you go to next, this is now how you are creating your character. Whether it's an upload or not, but we're not gonna talk about the upload on it yet. We're just gonna talk about just a straight blank character, okay? So now that you did your style, we're now on character. We're off top. She's starting you guys off with hair color. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go with some brown hair. You even can throw in the highlights. You know the young girls. She did that because you know the young girls, they like them highlights, honey. They like to do the highlights and all the different colors in the hair. And I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at it. So I think it's a dope thing. Let me scroll down a little bit more. Then we have here your hairstyles. The hairstyles, as Clea says, will probably continue to keep being uploaded with more styles and more styles and more styles. One of the things, my daughter gets anxiety kind of quick. So if you notice on the platform, how it used to be, anybody who's been here, who's been using it before some of these updates, because I know some of you guys are grandfathered in to have access to the app for a lifetime because you guys were original beta testers. And so our original beta testers, because you guys took the time to play with this app and give us information when you didn't have to, Kalia wanted to make sure she granted you guys lifetime access. So you guys will always have lifetime access. You know who you are. Thank you guys again. But if you also notice that the app is different, the way is how it's set up, because it started giving Kalia anxiety. She's like, okay, when she's going in there and she's fixing stuff, she didn't like the way it was sitting, all the extra spaces, the gap, it just started bothering her. So we try to make it to where it is not just a bunch of shit in your face and you're just like, oh my God, it's so much. It's really easy, ladies. Like you see with the style, now your character, this is your hair color. You can add highlights or you don't have to add highlights. When you come to the hairstyle, again, there's quite a few in there, but there's going to be more added. That's why I said there's going to be updates constantly in here. So let's just say we're going to go with, I'm going to just say box braids because that was the first thing here. Then it goes with skin tone because my daughter loves hair. She loves her natural hair. She loves weave hair. She loves hair. She feels like skin tone, hair color makes a difference with skin tone. Certain color, which I kind of agree. I do. I'm not gonna lie, I agree. Like I know when I do my platinum blonde, not platinum blonde, I'm lying. Honey blonde. When I do honey blonde, I like honey blonde because it makes my skin look younger and a little more brighter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Darker hair makes me look older, makes my skin a little more darker in tones and stuff like that. So I get why she's doing it. She goes, that's the reason why she put hair coloring here, then the style you want, and then your skin tone you can pick. Again, I'm not going to even talk about the image part thing because I don't want to confuse anybody. So depending on what you guys want, there's fair, there's light, there's medium, tan, brown, and deep. Okay. I'm going to show you too where you can also be very specific about the skin tone you want. But from here, this will get it started for you. So I'm going to leave it on medium, but you can click any one of those that you want to use. Okay. So I'm going to leave it on medium. Then right now we are filling this up with the nationalities. If you are in the community You know that in our guide section, we have resources. We have a resource guide in there that gives you over 300 different nationalities, because there are a lot of nationalities. And there's actually 300 and something. When we last did, that's how much it was. So I'm a big fan of using different nationalities within my prompt to get different features. So we are trying to get a lot of this put in here. So don't feel like, okay, is that all y'all going to use? No, it's a lot of nationalities out there, right? So we're trying to make sure that we buckle down to like some of the main ones, and then even some of the ones that people don't think about. Like is some that people really just don't even, it doesn't dawn on their mind, because we're so used to the regular stuff that we always hear. So you're going to see this get filled up more and more and more, but you can pick your nationality, because again, the app is not just centered to women or just to Black women. It's centered to all baddies. Okay, just know that off top. So for me, of course, for this one, I'm gonna say African American. That's what I'm trying to create. Then you have body figure here. So this is one that we want you guys to also continue to play with, because when we did create this, put this together, we consistently asked our agents to make sure that any one of these body figures will not cause the app to reject. Because as you guys know, there's certain words that you can use in apps on Chat GPT, being in certain places, that it'll be like, whoa, you getting a little too freaky, which to me is not okay. So it's not, because there are curvy women out there. There are voluptuous women out there. There are women with BBLs out there. I mean, that's a part of actual life. People have different body styles and sizes and shapes and all that. So all those names should be okay. But I'm going to be honest with y'all, whether this is inappropriate to say on this or not, I think it's because there's so many men that are responsible for building that. Their mind is so perverted. They see perversion in almost everything. And that's annoying as hell, okay? If they weren't so busy being perverts, we could have access to doing more things, right? And let me also let you guys know, on the model that we're currently using right now for the app, it is a high restricted model, okay? This is the reason too why, some of the reasons why I'm saying we're gonna have to roll into the monthly payment or the year payment, so that we can go ahead and we can include a better model. We do want a model that allows, I'm going to say NSFW, but we're still going to have restrictions on that, because we don't want this to be used to make porn. I'm just straight out. Kalia just said, I don't want porn being made on my app. That's not it. But we do want it to be able, so that if you want to be in a sexy 2-piece bikini, you can without it freaking out. So we are working on getting that new model added to this. But right now, what we do have does do a pretty good damn job still, even with its high restrictions. But we made sure that we did go over these different body styles. We kept testing them and testing them. A lot of you guys in the beta tested them, I think. But we still want y'all to test them, and we want y'all to give us the feedback. What happens when you pick slim and slender? What happens when you pick pear shape, et cetera, et cetera? You know what I'm saying? We did have BBL on here, but BBL did keep rejecting. Khalid says she thinks she found another terminology for it due to another techie friend that she's going to update in this for people who wants more curvish, voluptuous looking women. Okay. But for this one, I'm just going to go with curvy with wide hips. I'm just say curvy with wide hips. Then you got facial features. Okay. Again, remember, we're building this character from its scratch. So it's not a lot of facial features yet. This is where she wants to watch the feedback and see what you guys say. What other type of facial features you want? Do you right now? She got freckles, the beauty mark, nose piercing, the septum, because she's a septum freak. She's got septum. My baby got piercing all over. So she did add a lot of what she has in here. You know, as her idea of creating stuff. I'll put it to you like this: Kalia is a Sims lover. She has like 5 Sim worlds that are fully operating. And I keep, you know how I tell you guys all the time that my daughter makes money in all these little places, and then she'll show me and she'll go, oh, I just did this, that, and the other. And then she'll walk away from it and not care. She'll just test something out to see it and then walk away from it. Very odd. I'm like, stay doing it so you can keep making money. Okay. But she just likes to do different things. But with her Sim world, she actually makes money with her Sims. She does. And she has 5 different worlds. They've been operating for, I think the longest one has been a year and a half. So for her, she's thinking about how she's able to create Sims. Because if you're in Sims, you know, Sims comes with mods and all these other things. We don't have mods on this, but we want to make sure that you guys have access to all the things that we discover, that she discovers on Sims. So she's implementing them in here. So again, facial features are one of them. So you can have a neck tattoo, a face tattoo, doe eyes. I don't know what that is. She knows what that is. I don't know. You got cat eyes, you got almond eyes, you got full lips, you got all these things. The only problem that she's doing right now, she did tell me to tell you guys that she knows is not allowing multiple choices on there. She's gonna fix that. We did have it do multiple choices, and it was making the images look kind of crazy. So she stopped it. But she's going to, once she gets the right pattern and coding for it, she's going to fix that so that you can pick full lips, cat eyes, etc., etc., etc. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with cat eyes just because that's what's on here. Let's put that as a feature on there, right? Then we're gonna go next again. Now, next is gonna take you to the scene. Now, again, we're doing this without any uploads. And before I even get into the upload part, we're going to go over this step again as if we're using an upload. So this is when you get into the scene, this is where you get to pick certain things in your scenes. We have the business, which has 7 so far, luxury has 9, nature has 7, etc., etc., etc. And they'll tell you how many different things are in there. You can pick one of those that you like. As you see here, it does say pro. Everybody has access to all the scenes right now. Every scene in here, everybody has access to them, okay? But of course, depending on when it rolls over, which is kind of weird that it does say pro. I gotta ask her about that because we only have it one membership way. There is no different levels. There's no basic, there's no elite, there's no pro. It's either you just pay one monthly fee or you pay for the year and you get access to everything. So I don't know why it says that. We're gonna have to definitely check that out and see why that's on there. I don't even know if she knows that. But I do feel like she said there is because something that she's gonna add on there. Oh, I think she's having a specialized the woe category. I think it's the woe category. Right now it has silly stuff in there, but I think she's about to have this as a specialized category that will have specific features that you can't get anyplace else. So the woe section of it will have that. I think that will have a different pricing. I think. I don't know. Don't give me the line. I know that sounds crazy for me not to know our app that well on that, but just trust me. It's something with it, but you will still have access to everything else, and these will constantly be getting upgraded with more and more and more specific features because this is to help you guys. If you can't think of the background, you can't think of the scene that you want to create for your character or your baddie or your influencer or your talent at the time. If you can't think of it, this is to help you take that thing spot out. It's going to give you that feature, that space that you need. Okay. So for this, it says I'm gonna go to Boss Baddie. And I'm going to go to the Boss Baddie Vanity, okay? I'm going to just pick that one. Here's also the thing. If it's something that you like using on any one of these sections, if you click it right here, the star, as you see, it'll go into your favorites. So you will always have quick and easy access to just getting it, to go and just instead of having to go through each one of those drops. You'll be able to save your stuff in its favorites for you, the ones that you like the most, okay? Then we do have, let me go back to the collection so I don't confuse you all. So then you have all this there. I think she's going to change this so that it drops up and it only drops down like this when you click collection again. So it doesn't feel cluttered and you guys don't feel like it's so much stuff being put in your face. You know what I'm saying? We want it to seem very easy and accessible and easy workflow as you go through it. Okay. But then if you go down, you'll see themes. You don't have to use themes, especially if you're already using your background, but I do want you guys to use themes and background because I want to see what it does. And so I'm going to do it on this one because we have beauty, vanity, but we have birthday, Mother's Day. The theme is based on a holiday, maybe based on a situation. We do have couple in here. We have all these little different things in here that y'all can go and play with. I'm going to say graduation. I'm going to say graduation for the theme. And because I want to see how it collabs together. Because they're supposed to collab together. Again, I'm going to keep repeating this. A lot of this stuff is in beta still. The app is out there. It's ready to go, but it is in beta testing. So some things may absolutely work. Some things may not. Some of the things you may have to do a couple of times to get it to work just to make sure it works. But at the end of the day, it's not costing you nothing. You got 90 days to do that. So within 90 days, oh, that's the other thing she wanted me to remind you guys of or tell you guys. So this is why you have to log in because your login is specific to your account. Nobody else can see your account. Nobody else can get in your account. And as you generate your characters through it, the things that you want, it's supposed to start memorizing it for you. It's supposed to start memorizing. There is a back end function for it to memorize it for you, okay? So that it picks up what you like all the time. That's why we have the favorites. That's why we have all these different things in there. And it's supposed to collab together so it can get, okay, this is what Tarnice always does. This is what Kavia always does. She always has this baddie in here, and she uses vanity a lot, and she likes to use this particular theme, or it'll get used to you not using a theme. But it is, your accounts are set up to specifically start memorizing what you like to create when it comes to your characters. Okay, so I do want you guys to play with the background environment, the background collection along with the theme. You don't always have to. Sometimes just do themes. Sometimes just do background. But I do want to see how you guys get this down. Then you got outfit here. Okay, so she loaded it up with some outfit ideas. Oh wow, there's a lot more. That's way more than was. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Oh yeah, she got stuff on here that I don't, because it says luxury lingerie set. I don't think it's going to generate that yet. I don't think so. You could try it out, but I don't think so. I don't think that it will. There's certain things that is on here that I don't think it's gonna do it yet. But again, she wants to push it to the limit. So, and then we are going to be changing the generator. So one day you guys might just click and try and be like, oh shit, it did it. Yes, because the goal is to get the proper generator that we want on here so that everything we have in here goes. So if you don't have an uploaded outfit already in the section over here, if you don't already have an uploaded outfit, there's some outfits to get your character started. I know for a fact this see-through maxi gown with body hugging silhouette is not gonna go through. She pushing the limit. she pushing the limit right there. But I'm gonna do the lace. I'm gonna do the lace bralette with high-waisted bottom. I just want to see what it do. I want to see what it do. I want to see what it does. Then, and that's the outfit. Then you have your pose. You can also turn around and give it a pose. You don't have to. It's going to go ahead and give you a pose itself anyways, but you can pick the pose on here. She does have the boudoir in there. Once again, this is something that we are working to making sure that it's going to be able to do those things, okay? We are not trying to get NSFA platform generators for anything inappropriate, but we do also know that when you guys are trying to make things that are seductive, has sex appeal, that are not that spicy, but doesn't mean it's turning into something perversion or anything bad. But I also understand that it does have to do with the simple fact that because this is the open platform app, a 13-year-old can get on here. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be careful because we don't want kids doing something they got no business doing. But that's why there will be features set in when we do those platforms where, I'm not going to lie to you guys, there will be some identification that's going to be needed. We don't want anybody's ID stuff, but we are going to need something that verifies the ages. We are going to need to do that because we don't want anybody doing nothing they're not supposed to. But at the same time, there's a lot of apps out there. If you're in the Vixen group, you know I show you got in that book alone. There's a lot of apps that anybody at any age can join, and they don't have to prove anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're saving the world by doing it. We just want to make sure our app isn't inappropriate with children. I don't want none of y'all kids to be like, oh my God, mommy has this really dope app on there. Get on there and they start generating shit, and you be like, oh, whoa, we don't want that either. Okay, we want you and your folks to be safe. But there are different things on here you could do. So you can pick a different pose style on here. But what I want you guys to know is that if you don't pick anything, so I'm not going to pick anything right now, right? I'm going to go next. Now we're going to be in details. If you don't pick a pose in here, which you can go back, if you do not pick a pose at all in this section and you go to the next, when you do your batch 4, it is set to give, I think she has it set to do up to like 10 different types of poses, and poses that stay different across the platform. Like it has 10 different styles already embedded in it, but it's to change those styles. Like even if it's kneeling, it's going to kneel maybe 30 different type of ways. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's not generating necessarily the same exact type of picture. But once you hit next, you end up in the details area, right? So the details area has to do with your camera shot, how it looks. So you have your portrait, which is faces, shoulders only. So if you want to get a headshot, you're like, okay, I just want a headshot of what my character looks like. You can do that. If you want half body, which will be from the waist up, you know what I'm saying? Head down to the waist. If you want to get that much of the body, you can. If you're trying to get the full body, that's going to be head to toe. Okay, obviously, so you can get everything. Currently right now, I think, yeah, the only ratio she has is square, landscape, portrait, and standard, because those are like the main things people make their imaging out of, or their photo pictures out of. And I feel like that should be what you need the most of, because once you create this character here, The next live, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can take that character to other places and spaces, and you can do other things with it. Because I do a lot with my characters, and I want to show you guys how to do it. Again, this app is to help make your character, help style your character, give your character a scene and all that. And now, then I'm going to show you guys later the extra things that you could actually be doing with your characters. Okay, so I'm going to go off and say that I want to get a full portrait. Okay, I want a full body. I'm gonna do it portrait style. Now, here's the next great thing that you could do. She's added this prompt section on here because even though you have no images in there, no nothing, you can now have a specific type of prompt that you want to do. And I actually do want to do a specific prompt. Hold on. Our Baddie and admin, this beautiful Kavia, dropped this rep yo sign. And you know, I want to rep my sign. Okay, I'm duh. So I'm going to get that because the way she set this up, and as you guys see here, it says optional. You don't have to use this at all. And I probably shouldn't use this really quick just to see what it generates. That's what I'm going to do because I don't want to confuse you. So I'm not going to put anything in here. We're going to test Kavia's or Nova's prompt in just a minute. But you don't have to put anything in here, but you can. Even when you're building the character, straight a blank canvas, okay? You could add a prompt here. There's also negative prompting so that you can tell it what you don't want. I don't want extra elements. I don't want 3 legs. I don't want her body to be disproportioned. I don't want, you can give those negatives in there. I don't want it to be blurry. I don't want extra people. Tell it that, okay? So that when it generates, it's not doing anything extra. It's supposed to be able to comprehend what it is you need and you want, okay? There's also this here, which is the prompt tips in AI rewriter. So if you got a prompt in there, first off, we give you all these different tips on what you can use for certain words and terminology. I think we are going to set like a guide section on here where it's going to have a lot of information about keywords and terms. If you click it into, you'll be able to go over the guide to help you because I understand how easy it is to get lost and not be sure what's the right terminology to use. And a lot of you guys may not have remembered that we have a whole tutorial on how to do layered prompts. Layered prompts is to help you find out what word you're using that's not working for you. You'll be able to use that in here, and you'd be able to use that in ChatGPT. I like it in ChatGPT, allowing Chat to tell me where it's going to be a problem because the platform, the generators the models that ChatGPT uses is very much so similar to the model that we use, and I think maybe it might be the same model. Okay, but Chat has several different type of models, but this one uses one of the models that's in ChatGPT. So I like doing the layered effect. If you don't know what that is, definitely check out the tutorial. I will post it in the group because I know there are some people that still need to understand about prompting. And that's one way to really help you learn how to create your prompts and also learn right terminology. And especially since I have more information on the terminology, and I will be posting that in the group too, so everybody can start looking at that when it comes to making your prompts, whether it be for characters or even for business. Okay, so we give you tips in here. We're going to try to hopefully add that guide in there. But what can also happen is if you have a prompt in here and you're like, oh wait, what does she do it as now? If she now has it where she says, paste or type your rejected prompt in the scene field above, then click the below to get a policy-friendly version. Well, that was smart, Kalia. High five. Okay, y'all, hold on. So she did it now that if your prompt gets rejected, which I think it should still be in there. So we're gonna test that out. It should still be in there even if it gets rejected. It doesn't go anywhere. You'll be able, if it was a prompt in there, you'd be able to click this and rewrite my prompt, and it will rewrite your prompt so that you can get the image, at least as close to it as possible. I like that. So you got that option when it comes to the prompting on there. I hope that is a good option, something that helps you guys and makes it easier and fun when you're trying to create yourself, because I know how frustrating it can be when these things don't give us what we're looking for. Okay, so then once you're done doing all those things, again, this is a blank canvas, so I'm gonna go over it one more time. We did style first. We know we were doing a female. We decided to go with Baddie. We then went into the generator. We're picking a simple hair color, no highlights, medium skin. We picked the hairstyle. We picked the nationality, ethnicity. We picked the body figure. We picked at least one of the facial features, right? We picked one of the facial features on there. And again, that's going to be fixed so that you guys can pick multiple at one time. Then we went on to the scene. We went ahead and picked out the background collection from the, I think it was from the Boss Baddie area. We picked the beauty vanity. We also made sure we made it a favorite. Let's go down. We also decided we're going to do the theme for graduation. We picked out an outfit on here. We're going to see how that works. We did not pick a pose because we're going to go ahead into the next. We're going to go ahead and allow the generator to give us the poses. But we did pick that we want full body and that we want it to be portrait size. Now, even though we picked full body and portrait size, there are times that you may get some of your images that'll come with parts of the body, right? So you have the option to do one single image, or you have the option to do 4 batch images at a time, okay? Or 4 images in a batch at a time. If you ever feel like you don't like anything as you're thinking, you want to start over, you can hit start over and you can start all the way over, or just go to the back button and just go ahead and change things as you go. But let's go ahead and see, because again, based on the outfit, I kind of want to see what this generator will do. So I'm going to batch 4 of them because we also didn't pick a pose at all, right? And this is a blank canvas character that is going to create. So it's going to do its creation. Right now, it does take about 2 minutes sometimes a little bit less to generate. But I also think it's highly about how many people are on playing with it at a time too, to decide that. But when it generates, if it generates right, what's supposed to happen is the screen should change straight to your gallery. It should go straight into your gallery because that's where all your images will go. While that's generating, let me show you guys this. At the top here, you'll see images are automatically deleted after 20 days. Please make sure that you do. Oh. Now that's interesting. Ain't that about a bit? It put her in panties and bras, but when I tried to upload a panty and bra, it told me no. I don't know what Kalia did. She's been working on this. She was working on this. This is why today has been a long day. She was mad. She had to get up early for us to get to this event because she was up all night. That's interesting. Huh. Look, I'm getting seeing stuff that I didn't know was here. So let's click into them, okay? The face lock is the first issue I'm going to have with this. Oh, well, yeah, it is. No, I can't because I didn't upload an image. This is straight a blank canvas. So it just gave us the facial images. Facial. She did make it. Okay, she made it so that you can upload it. So hopefully y'all can see that good. It put her in a bra. I'm just tripping that it put her in a bra because it wouldn't even do that. It didn't do that earlier. So she did some. She found some code. She did it. Interesting. Especially something like this. I mean, I would not, it would literally be like, no. Here's my thing though. I still don't have a full image, and each character is different looking. But again, this is you just now generating your first character. Okay. So now that you generated that first character, if you happen to like any of these particular faces, any of these particular bodies, styles, looks, then you would download it here. So say we were to be like, okay, you're like, I like this look right here. This is the look I want to go with. So now you would just click the download. Then I'm going to show you guys how you would bring it back into the app. And then that's when you'll start generating its full life, the way you're going to start bringing it to life. Okay. I do know some of you guys, I have seen you guys generate so many different girls, sometimes some boys. I don't know what your character is supposed to be. This is why I feel like a lot of you guys are just in here playing in AI. You're not actually building anything for yourself. Like there are several of you guys will just like your character is always somebody different. It's never the same. So if you're using this, please use it to build your character. You can build more than one. But if I was you, I would start off with no more than 2 characters. Some of y'all, I hear how y'all got 2, how y'all got 3, 4, 5 characters. You're not able to maintain their lives like that. Why are you doing that? That's kind of pointless. Okay. Even if you get in the 360 club that we're about to have, even with using that platform, that's still ridiculous. That's dumb. You should literally only start off with no more than about 2. And if you really feel the need to have 3, but no more than 2 characters. If it ain't 2 girls, then maybe 2 girls and a boy, or a girl and a boy. But don't overdo yourself. Like I think that's just doing too much. Okay. And then it's going to be taken away from your time of trying to scale one of your characters as your ambassador, your brand influencer, or even your content generator, your content audience builder. You know what I'm saying? Or even your vixen. If you got too many, you're posting everywhere. Now people just know you ain't doing nothing with AI. So the focus here is to create 1 or 2, maybe 3 if needed characters, And then from here, continue to build its scenery, its life, its style. That's what this is going to help you do. Okay. So let's say you want it, you'll go ahead and download it. I'm going to download her really quick. Okay. But then also, let's say you're like, okay, this is cool, but I want to change some stuff in it. If you go to edit, editor, you go here to edit style, you can change the background, you can adjust the lighting, you can upscale the quality of it, you can remove the background, or you can hit custom edit and add some other things inside of here. Okay. You can say change, which I'm really curious. Hold on. Oh, she makes sure that it's got camera footage and she used the keywords. She's so smart. Huh. She's so smart. The environment. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm reading the prompt because it gives you the prompt too, which means not only can you generate in here, you'll get a prompt. And if you're like, okay, this is cool, but I want to take it over to Mid-Journey or whatever the heck, you can. You can copy the prompt right there and you got it. And you can take it over there. You can take it to chat. You can take it to anything that you want to use for Mod Vixens. If you're using Maj and you want to be like, okay, I want to take it over there because I want to see if Maj can kind of update this, make it more sexy, make it more seductive or whatever, you can do that as well. Okay. So the prompt's there. So I'm just trying to look at it. It does have the strict exclusions in here. CGI appearance, original character creation, design, and photorealistic. And this right here is where it gives you the actual prompt at the bottom. So she's got all of the stuff that it needs to follow first. Even out to the character consistency lock, but I just feel like it didn't do that. I might have to look at these a little bit more because I feel like it didn't do that. I don't feel like they all look the same. Okay, but the original character creation is design a photorealistic original character, create internally consistent facial anatomy. All features must relate and appear to belong to a single real person. Quality do not resemble any real person. Oh, okay. They do not resemble any actual real person out there living. Because then that's an identity issue. Consistency reminder. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, interesting. So I was just trying to see what it's gonna say in regards to the clothing. Let me just say change her pajama pants to, I'm always using pink shorts. Actually, I'm going to say pink bra. I just want to see what it does. I'm going to see what it does. So I'm going to say apply edit. The edits do take a second to roll and do its thing. The edits will possibly take a second on that as well. But it didn't. Okay, so if there's something wrong, it'll automatically just stop. So it did stop. And I think it's because the word bra and pink upper top. Let me say upper top. I need to find out what the keyword was that made this. No, it didn't. I'm lying, y'all. Hold on. The screen just moved. That tells me it did change. Hold on. Nope. It didn't change nothing. I'm going to just hit apply edit. Sometimes when the screen will move, it's letting you know that a new image has been uploaded on there. But then again, I might be lying. It might be a new image right there. So we're going to check it out because I think I do see pink shorts. But it's blurry in the back. So it didn't change anything, but it did change the whole entire outfit itself, but not to the bra look. So I'm going to have to ask little Miss Kalia why it did that, but it also may be because the generator is doing it for the first time, so it's just spewing it, not doing this for the first time, but the request in this moment for the first time, and it's spewing it out there. That's kind of really interesting, though, yet still. Okay. So again, let me go back to the edits. Let me go back to this one. I'm gonna click into her. You can again use the custom edit. If something's not right in that edit, it will do nothing. Okay, that's how you know. Okay, something may be wrong with the edit. Copy or the prompt. Copy the prompt. Take it over to Chat GPT really quick because I don't think this section doesn't have it where it will do the rewrite of your prompt. So I would take it over to Chat GPT. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm not tired, y'all. It's hot. Take it over to Chat GPT, and that's Chat GPT to rewrite that edit and then bring it back over here and utilize it. Again, you can remove the background, upscale it, adjust the lighting, which I didn't even know what that's all about. Oh, to a dramatic cinematics. Oh, I didn't even know she had a studio professional, golden hour, natural, soft natural. Okay, so you can adjust the lighting. So let's say I want to say neon vibrant. I'm gonna hit apply that edit. And I'm pretty sure again she's gonna be updating like as you guys are playing with it and those things that you guys are saying that you want to see more of, that you want us to play with. Those are the things that she'll be able to go and mess with. I didn't see it do anything. It didn't. Hold on. Sometimes, no, I didn't even need to hit refresh. It just didn't do anything with that edit. Huh? I wonder why I didn't take that edit there. Ups. And I'm thinking it's because of the image. Adjust lighting. So let me say studio professional. Because sometimes keywords like professional, studio, editorial, it'll also make the generator say, okay, they're not trying to do something inappropriate. This is something that's, editorial. This is something that's related in a safe manner. So it's still not taking it. I'm not really sure why it's not taking it. Let me see something. Let me go past them. And I'm going to ask it to adjust. Yeah, it's kind of like playing in Leo. Yeah, I think so too. And I swear to God on everything. Kalia has never played in the AI generator. She's played in this one when I first started, and she just like took it over from me by adding stuff. But Kalia has never played in the AI generator. She has not one time generated an AI character. If it ain't on Sims, she ain't did it. And I think that's probably the closest she got into the AI generator. Swear to God, the girl has not. Shh, stop! I don't know why you're doing that. You can't go in there. So let me see. I'm gonna change the lighting on this and go golden hour warm. Let's see if it'll do that for this because it's also looking at the image itself. So it may be looking at the images like, she's in a bra. Why we want to change the lighting? Which again shouldn't matter. Who doesn't wear? Women wear bras. Women wear bras in their bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is why we're trying to get different generators that won't hinder things. Okay, boom. So that's what it did. It just gave it more of that golden tone on here, which is more to me like a filter. I am going to tell her that I want her to work on this more because I want us to have more options on that because that is going to be important. You can also, though, you can change the style on here. I'm sorry, I want to stick with the ones we were working with. So let me go back to her. You can also go in here and change the baddie style because this is just a baddie style. So let's say I want to go, I want to see what the Y2K will look like. Let's say I want to go do that. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to not do anything because she is in a bra. So if that's the case, we're going to go back and try to generate a different outfit and then also just see what else it pulls in. Yeah, so it's not doing it. I don't think it wants to do anything with this bra. Because if I was to go, let me go past you guys. I'm going to play with this one. Let's say I do it on there. And as you guys see, as I kept going through here, it didn't change from this little area here, what I was even picking in the image changing and the image editor, because it'll stay open for you through all your pictures, which you're now able to just scroll through each one of them. Okay. So I just kind of want to see what it's going to do. I want to see if it is what the image looks like. That's it, giving it its pause. Like, wait a minute, we can't do that. Again, it's going to be going through updates, but what I'm telling y'all, what y'all can get from it right now is still very, I mean, look at my girls. They're exceptional. I love them. They're killing the game right now. They're killing it. They're doing a big one, and again, we are creating this from flat. Okay. Let me check this out. Oh, that's on my knees. Okay. Did it do anything? It's still rolling. So that took a few seconds there. So it changed her whole entire outfit to a Y2K type of look. Still the same scene. She's still in the same scene, still in the same hairstyle. Gave her some little things on top of it, but it was able to change the look for her. You know what I mean? So you can change that. But I don't think that's what she wanted that to do. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think she wanted it. I don't think that's what she wanted it to do. I think it's supposed to change. I don't think it's supposed to change the outfit. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask her. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask her on that one. But definitely play with it. You see how I did that one way quicker? because it's changing the outfit based on the type, the style. I don't know. Maybe she did want that. I'm sorry, guys. I know that sounds crazy. Like, Coach, you don't know. I don't. Some of the stuff I don't. She's been doing a lot with these apps. So I'm going to have to ask her about that. But basically, let's go back to it. You can go ahead and that's how you can generate your new character, okay? I downloaded this character, but before we go and play with that part, let me do this. Let me go back. Let me now show you guys, again, this is the gallery. We're in the gallery now. Like I said, when it uploads, it'll take you directly into your gallery. Your gallery will hold your images up for 20 days in here, okay? You'll be able to keep all kind of images in here. It's going to be up to you to remember, hey, let me go ahead and download this because I don't want to lose this after 15 days or whatnot. So when you do it, you should download it. Honestly, you should. If you're in here generating, I'm hoping it's because you want to download it. You can also click the ones that are like the ones you really like. So any ones you really like, go ahead and heart them really quick. Give them these cute little hearts on here. And then you'll see that you'll have a favorite box here. Click that and it'll be in your favorite section. Okay? Whatever you heart, whatever you like, it'll end up being in your favorite section for you. Then you got your settings over here, which has your information on this side. It's very simple, nothing major. But let's go back to the gallery. No, let's go back to our create. So next, everything is still here. I just want to make sure. So until you log out, until you are out of the box or out of the app, all your settings will remain the same. If I'm correct, yep. Female, baddie, blonde, brown hair, the braids, medium, African American, curvy with hips, cat eyes. So yeah, your scene is still the same. So everything should still remain the same. But we did pick graduation, right? I don't see anything that represents graduation in these images. Oh, I see. There's a cap. There's a cap. There's another cap. I guess that's supposed to be a cap right there. And then she's got a cap over there. Okay, so that's very subtle. Not quite what I think she wants it to mix in with each other. She wants the scenes to be able to mix in with it. But let me do this. Let me say I don't pick any style or anything. Let's say I go to the bold and spicy area and I pick the fire and smoke stage. I'm going to change the hairstyle. Let's say I go with something different. Wait, no, I'm sorry. That's not hairstyle. That's outfit. Let me go back. Hold on. I have to go back. I'm going to even change the figure. Where's this code? Oh, here's the hair one. Sorry. Hair. Let's go do something different. We'll do a messy high bun. I'm gonna change the ethnicity just because I just want to see. I'm gonna go with yeah, I want her to update this more. I'm gonna go with Moroccan. Cat eyes, messy bun. Next, same info here. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna take the outfit out. I'm going to take the outfit out. I'm not even going to put an outfit in here. And I'm not going to do a pose either. You can do a pose, but I'm not going to do a pose. Next. Everything is going to still remain the exact same that it is on here. Full body portrait. Nothing else on here. And then I'm going to tell it to go ahead and batch me up for more images. Because I want to see what it does. I picked a different ethnicity. I changed the body size. I took away the clothing because I want it to pick the outfit, everything. I think I still kept it at the baddie style, which I probably should have changed that. But it's okay. I'm gonna go back because I just want to show you guys how you can come in here and you can pick different features to kind of make different characters and figure which ones work best for you, what you want. Again, I'm gonna have her work on the facial feature part in the next 24 hours so that we can have that updated so that y'all can pick more than one feature style. That's kind of silly to only have one. The only thing that it is with this too, whatever last page you were on your gallery, it keeps going there. We keep trying to fix that. It will be fixed soon. But you'll have to go through that, bring it all the way back. And this is the look that it gave me for her. This is the style and the look that it gave me. High messy bun, Moroccan. Oops, sorry. It gave it its own hairstyle. I think said it's on a smoky stage. Crazy, it doesn't have the mic. So there's things that have to be worked on because again, I did not put any prompting or anything in here. I wanted the app to just kind of create for me. And if it gives me images I want, then I'm gonna go with it. Oh, I'm sorry, it gave me several images, y'all. I don't know how I missed all that, how I skipped past that. It gave this one right here on the stage, made her outfit, gave her a mic and whatnot, gave her this look here. Nope. I can't tell if that's the same look girl because she's so far off. I feel like that look can almost be the same, almost, but the eyes are green here. The eyes are brown there. So I know for me, I know that we need to set it, we need to go in there in our back functions and make sure that it understands when you're generating the characters straight flat baseboard, every 4 generations need to come out the exact same. So with me just showing you guys with this, I realized that this right here, that's not what we want. We want it so that when you're making your first character, you're getting 4 different poses. The clothing style should still be the same one. Facial lock should still be the same straight across. Body size, like all of those things. So that's something that I know that we need to go and work on. But I think I know exactly why I did that because we did change something, and I think it thinks we wanted it to change this. So we'll have that fixed for those of you guys who are like, I'm gonna make my character all that. But if you are in Tarnice's our Tarnice's video the Glow Lab, if you're in there, in her very first tutorial, she shows you exactly how to start going about making a character, and then using it in Boss Baddie. Okay, if you're not in that course, in that class, you're missing out on just that first video because she gives so many good tips and details that'll help you with that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now I want to show you guys. Let me go back to the create. I am going to go and I'm gonna go out this way. Hold up. I think she needs to put the part where it's supposed to refresh it and then it can just start over. Yeah, it's supposed to be a refresher so you can start all the way over. But I'm gonna hit start over on the last page, okay? But you can also just click here, go to details and hit start over and it'll bring you back to the first page. I'm going to go to the young lady that we just downloaded. There she is. I wonder if it's going to do that. I hope it does that. I'm going to use that lady. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to upload an outfit. I have lots and lots of outfits because I do that a lot on this. I'm going to put this outfit on her. I do that a lot on here. My character, all the cute little outfits she wears is because I do that on here all the time with my character. There's a lot of apps you can do it on. It is. But I want to show you guys something. Am I running out of time? I still got time. I know I said I was going to end at 9, but we pushed something out. So I'm going to show you guys something. This is why I said it's going to be a 2-part. I'm so pissed that my time got sucked up today. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get here on time because I had a plan for those 2.5, 3 hours. Actually, for 3 hours. But okay, I'm going to show you guys something. Because, of course, I'm using Pinterest as an inspiration. But I also go to all kind of sites. I go to Shein, Fashion Nova, all that stuff. And I get a lot of clothing. I'm going to show you guys how I get the clothing and what I do with this so that I can get specific things. And also, too, how I make different clothing sets. But anyhow, we're focusing on this one first. Because I want you guys to play with this. Because I know I told you guys, I want your apps to be open. Because I want you guys, as I'm doing it, I wanted you guys to be walking through this and creating your own character. And I want you guys to do that. I want you guys to be creating your own character while I don't know why this is doing that. There we go. While I'm doing this walkthrough. Nobody there. I know you probably already like I got a character, but I want you to go through these steps because you never know when you might decide you want to make another character once this character starts really taking off doing him or her big one. Okay. So I want you to go through those steps. Anybody who actually went through the steps and did it, please share it in the community because I want to share. I want you to say this is my what she call it, her flat base. She calls it flat base because I guess that's what they say in what's that damn thing she uses? Sims. She refers to it as flat base because it's there's nothing. You're starting from scratch. So I want you to do your Boss Baddie hashtag Boss Baddie influencer hashtag flat base so that you can share what your character that you create out here. I want even all the bloopers with it. Anything that goes wrong with it, I want you guys to share it. Some of you guys are not sharing it because you're like, oh, it didn't come out the way. We want to see what's coming out not right. We want to see what didn't come out right for you as well. So share that stuff, pretty please. Is how it helps. It's also how we help you learn how to utilize this even better. Okay. So, anyways, that outfit there, you should not have to tell it to put that outfit on there. The system is supposed to know whatever's in slot one most likely will match the slot two. But this is why you have this section down here, because you need to pick your slot. You need to make sure you pick the slot, because what if you have two characters here? Because you can do two characters. What if you have two characters in here and one of them you want to keep the outfit on, the other one you want to change the outfit? You're going to need to select which style goes to that subject. Okay. If I had, let me put her in here. Okay, it does. Okay. And then the subject pops up. Same thing here. Subject number two's clothing. Is subject number two getting style one, or is it getting style two? So if you had another style in here, it would ask you to select which one it goes to. But because there really was another subject, it didn't need to ask you which subject. It already knew it's only one subject in here. So the clothing has to be for one, but it's going to ask you which style, just in case you don't want to style. What if you don't want to put that style on her at all? You just got it sitting up there for later on. That's why you would click to select that. Okay. I'm still keeping it a female. I'm going to say streetwear. No, I'm going to say glamour. I'm going to say glamour just for the heck of it. I'm going to go next. I'm going to leave the hair color as it is, but I'm actually going to change the hair. Okay. I'm going to leave it the high messy bun. I'm going to go with deep skin color, because I do feel like her skin color is a deep chocolate brown. You know what I mean? I like that melanin popping in her, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that deep color. I'm going to change, which is weird. No, it's not weird, because I said medium when we picked the Moroccan young lady, right? And this is what a Moroccan medium skin tone is, what it's addressing as medium skin tone for Moroccan. Okay, so keep that in mind. Ethnicity that you're picking, your ethnicity that you're picking here, you can pick its skin tone color too, and it's going to base it off of what it knows as its skin tone per that ethnicity. Okay, you can be more specific in your prompts if you want to. I am going to change it from the Moroccan. I'm going to go ahead and put it back to the African American girl, because that's how we first created her as. Curvy with hips. I did change the body size. I want to see what's going to happen as far as this body size. What's going to change? I'm going to keep the cat eyes. No, actually, I'm not going to keep the cat eyes. I'm about to go here now, and I'm going to do... Has she got dimples? Hold on. Let me see if sis got dimples. Because I can't remember if she had dimples. I love dimples. I don't see dimples, y'all. Do y'all see dimples? Let me upgrade her. I don't see the dimples. So I want dimples this time around. I love the cat eyes. I got the cat eyes. I like her lips. I'm cool with that. So now I want to see if I can get some dimples on her. So I'm going to go with dimples this time around, right? Because the cat eyes shouldn't change. If it's following the instructions as it's been given, that should not change. So now I'm just adding the dimples. So now I'm going to go ahead and say next. My scene, because she got a cute little outfit. I don't understand the urban in here, so I want to ask her about that, because she's got some things that I wouldn't consider urban. So I think that might need to be worked on. So I don't think I'm gonna do urban, because I'm not crazy about that one. Let me see, what else did Boss Baddie have? Glam room, fashion runway, floral flower tunnel. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her about that. Let's see what a Boss Baddie headquarter would look like. Okay, so now and see, this needs to reject back up. Once you select, it should go back up. So that's something else we're gonna fix. Just to keep it moving. I'm not gonna pick a theme. I'm not gonna pick an outfit. I'm not gonna pick a pose. I'm gonna just leave. That's all I did on this section here. Let's go back up. All I did on this section here. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I missed that whole part. The vibe part. So the vibe, you can pick the type of vibe the image gives. Is it confident? Is it mysterious? Is it playful, elegant, fierce, dreamy? You got a couple little other ones that you can go by on here, okay? Be careful with the ones right now that says sultry, alluring. That might trigger it to be like, you're not about to be alluring over here, okay? So until, again, we go ahead and we get the other platform so that it's more safer for what you generate. Just be careful. And so if it doesn't generate, think I might have to go back and look at some of the things that I selected, okay? Let's say Untouchable Diva. We're gonna give her Untouchable Diva in the Boss Baddie headquarter. That's cute that she added that on there. Again, no theme, no outfit, no pose. Going to the next. My details, full body. That's what I want. That should hopefully stay that way. I think we got to. I think she said she got to do something to make sure if whatever shot type you guys are used to usually want, it stays like that. But I gotta figure that out. I'm still not gonna put a prompt in here right now. I'm not. I don't need anything negative. I'm just gonna leave everything as it is. So let's run back through it. The style, female, glamour. The character, hair color, brown, no highlights, messy bun hair, deep skin tone, African American, curvy with hips. We want some dimples. And you can also just click through it like this to get back to the areas you need. You don't even have to click back. The vibe, Untouchable Diva, Boss Baddie headquarters for the background type of imagery. No outfit, no pose. We're going to next. We know that we want full body in a portrait style, no prompt, no negative. So we don't need to rewrite or any of that. We're going to go ahead and let it batch it up because we do want to see how the batches end up coming out for her. I'm hoping that we get that face lock because that should be there. That's going to be because as you guys see, well, my girls down here, I don't want to click into it while I was going, but my girls down here, it's a face lock consistently. The only thing that changes is maybe a little bit of what her face looks like because the makeup may change. The makeup may be more glam, maybe more theatric, maybe softer. So the face gets a little bit different there. Like you can still tell it's her features and all, just different type of makeup. Because even us, when we put on different makeup, different shades and different colors will make us look different. When I wear my gray contacts, because even though I got glasses that got no lenses in them, somebody pointed that out. I wear glasses with no lenses in them. I wear contacts, and so I either wear my clear contacts so that I can just see, or I have these hazel gray contacts. When I put those on, just like when I do my different hair colors, it makes me look different. It brings out different features. Okay, fingers crossed, y'all. This is the tester. If the face lock stays the same, she got them damn glasses on. This is why I'm going to show y'all something else. So I'm going to go through it and make her a little bit bigger. I don't know why we can't scroll through. That's her face. Y'all looking at it. Y'all see this. I want y'all give me a 1 if you think her face stayed the same. Give me a 2 if you think it altered and changed. This is the face. I know it's got glasses on, but just from with the glasses. This one's going to be hard to see because it's showing us all that juicy booty in the back. So that's kind of hard to see. Let me go to another one. That too is hard to see. I don't know why they're just looking away, but they are. So let me try this one. Hold on. Let me do this one better. Let me actually download this one before y'all give me your countdown, and let me download this one. Now let me pull them up really quick. Let's see what they look like side by side, y'all. And then I'm gonna have to do another one without the glasses. No, go away, girl. This one, what's that one? Did you delete it? I might have. That's weird. I didn't like I deleted it. Okay. Let's put this side by side just because I want to see if they're giving at least same facial features. Okay. That's what the face lock is really built on, the facial features being the same. So I wanted to see how this would actually end up looking. And with the girl side to side. Let me bring it up just a little bit. Hold on a little bit more. Okay. So you guys tell me. And I know this is a difficult one because, again, the glasses are on. I'm about to remove the glasses, though. I'm about to show you how we're going to remove the glasses. What do you guys think? Do you guys think the face is giving same facial features, or are there things that are missing? Again, I want to see how you guys see it just by looking at it with the glasses on. So 1, if you think the facial features are still very similar, they're locking itself in, or 2, nah, you lost me there, coach. It's not the same facial features. Anybody in here playing with me? Y'all still alive with me? I haven't even looked at the chats. Let me see. Oh, Jesus. It's hot. Okay. No, nobody so far. Anybody, somebody, a one. I know it's a delay, so I don't want to. I wanted to give it a few seconds, or I'll be like nobody's listening, nobody's playing. Okay, that's fine. All right, my bad. Nobody. Okay. Well, I'll just answer only because I don't want to wait too long. Um, I feel like it does. I feel like the jaw structure is still the same. The lips are still the same. It just looks like she may have a matte lipstick here, more of a glossy lipstick here. The eyebrows, from what I can see, is still rocking the same. Forehead almost looks the same, but here's the thing: she's got hair falling down on this side here that I can't really determine too well. But it does almost give me the same. Skin tone is kind of a little shaded off, but that could be due to lighting for all we know. It could be a lot of different reasons why that skin tone may not necessarily be the exact same. Um, the body shaping, I can see that there's more curvilicious curving here, more weight in this picture than it is in this picture. But if I was to say overall, to me, I think that it does still keep some of the facial features, but a full lock in, not quite so. So that's something that I know that we want to work on. Hey guys, can y'all let me know if y'all are still here, if everybody's still actually paying attention? I know you guys may be distracted doing other things, but if you are distracted, I don't know why you on this live. You should go do what's got you distracted. But those that are in this live and paying attention, I need engagement, or I can just end the live. I understand that you're like, well, I'm watching. I don't want to hear that. I asked you if you guys can give me a one if it looks the face locked in, or a two if it does not. I need to know that you guys are actually engaging in this live, and I'm not missing out on something I could be doing right now. Can I get a one if it looks okay? Thank you. I'm getting some answers here. She does look more similar than the one with the brow. Right. Definitely. I do agree with that. So this is where to me why generating your stuff and then playing with your sizes, your features, your different things matters until you get an image that you really like. Because once you get one you like, then it's gonna matter if that's like the one you want to continue to use. Okay. Um, let me see something here. I am going to go back. No. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the create, right? And then I'm gonna go to details. The negative prompt. I'm not putting a prompt in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it to no. I'm going to tell it to face lock the subject. Face lock the subject image to all generated. To all batch generated. To all batch generated images. Okay. No, not Facebook. Face lock it. I told it that's what I wanted to do. Now I'm about to tell it to remove the eye, the sunglasses from the outfit because I don't want the sunglasses. So I'm telling it that no blurs. And yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at no blurs. Okay. So I didn't change anything. I kept everything exactly how it is. Okay. Oh my god, my head is getting hot. Like I'm gonna leave it exactly as it is. All the same features. I still kept style. I still kept the character, the scene, the details. I added to the details. Okay. I wanted to know to remove the sunglasses, the outfit, from the outfit, no blurs. Then I also told it what I wanted to be in the prompt. In the prompt is for it to face lock the subject image to all batch generated images. Okay. So I'm gonna generate four more again, and I'm leaving the same outfit and the same girl. Everything's still the same because I want to then compare them to these four images up here, right? So let me hit batch four. Okay, Miss Carmela says she didn't feel that they looked the same. Okay. Then I see over here somebody says not exactly the same. Lighting, not exactly the same. The lighting is not. Yeah, the lighting is different, which will play a big deal in how something looks. You know how the features look. Again, if you're on your phone and depending on where you take a picture in a lit room over a dim room, you most likely are not gonna have like we're gonna know it's you. To me, with these two features, hold on while it's doing that. to me with these two images, you know it's the same girl. It's just like, oh, you look slimmer here than you do there. And that could be because of lighting, could not be because of lighting. But to me, it looks the same. I see same features for me personally. And again, I don't have my context on like I should, but my blind ass is like, yeah, it looks kind of similar to me. Again, the makeup also is looking different here based on the lip. So that looks like a matte lip and that looks like a glossy lip. So I want to see what we got here. And I probably should tell her that it's doing the same poses too. She did something. She added something and it changed something. Because it should not. You see, these are the exact same poses. This one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one. Not tripping because I can always change the pose. But I don't like that. It's doing that like that. I don't like that one here at all. I said remove the glasses. Okay, so this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to download this one. Download this one. Now we're about to compare them all together. Especially with the two that I just did. Because I now don't feel like it's the same. I feel like it did face lock it though. It's just it didn't face lock it like it did the original. And that's what I don't want. I just, for me, I wouldn't want it to just keep giving me different styles. I don't want different styles. And now that's gonna make me, I don't want my baddies to have different. No, why did I just open you? I just had you open. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong thing. Okay, that one there, this one here. Just because I want to look at them. Hopefully, y'all are seeing this good enough. Y'all top, I would be like lighting. I'm about to put you because these two look very much similar. And maybe that's just because that's a side shot. Oops, let me put you down. Go down. That could be because that's a side shot. Oh, girl, you in the back. Come here. Okay, so I'm going to start first off by looking at these two side by side. So for me, these two do not look the same. These two do not look the same at all. Not necessarily at all, but not the same. I would be like, oh, they sisters. They got the same mama and daddy. I would not be like, oh, that's the same girl. I wouldn't. I would think these are sisters. They got the same mama and daddy. And this came from the same patch generation, right? So this one does not look the same as this one. For me, I know it's a side view, but it's just still not giving me necessarily the same girl. Hold on. Let me pull this up here. I know I'm moving all over the place, but oh, wow, okay. Go back. That does look the same, just a side shot. So of course you're gonna get a different angle there. The body shaping is still the same. That's the difference. I feel like the body shaping stayed the same amongst these three, except for this one. The body shaping is different. If I was to see these three different, oh, sorry. If I was to see these three different images, I would think this is the same girl in all three of these, but that might be her sister. I would not think that these three ladies are still that lady. I would with these because I feel like the side shots are just giving you a different angle of what she would look like, but it still carries the same high cheekbone features. The makeup still looks the same. The braids are still the same. The lip lining, the lip length, the body shaping all still looks the same. To me, I'm getting the same through and through, even down to the shoes being the same, which I'm very happy about that because we were having an issue with the shoes. So to me, in my opinion, I still see these three particularly looking the same. It's the fourth one, though, that seems to be the out of body one. It seems to be you look like you're related, but that's not who you are. You're not the same person. Am I right or am I wrong here? Do y'all think that, or are y'all still like, no, coach is just not giving? Because I really want your honest opinion if you guys do. Because I know, like I said, when it comes to the ones that I generate, my girls have looked the same through and through. You guys see my post. I only generate my girls through Boss Baddie. I don't generate my girls through anything else anymore. But also too, like I said, this is why you guys have a login, because it is programmed, it is set up and programmed to learn the features and the things that you guys want when it comes to your character. So as you guys are doing it, you guys are teaching it more and more and more what you like. This is why I'm saying don't do thousands of characters. Don't. And if you have one main character that you already like to use and you want to use it in here, that's who you need to upload. And when I say upload, I mean basically, let me show y'all real quick. Upload her or him on this and never take her off. If she'll stay there even when you log off, she should still be there. Which you're not going to log off. You're just going to probably like close out from it, not necessarily log out. But even when you close out of it, she should still be there. The only thing you'll change is the outfit. But always keep her there, and that way you're changing different things in there. I wouldn't change the physique, the body size too much, because then you're going to start getting different images, body size. Whatever body size you end up liking, the shaping of it, I would keep that and constantly use that as well. I don't think you can save on the body size. So I feel like we need to get that in there too, because I would like for that to save on the body size. Yeah, I would like for that to save on the body size, because I would hate for my body to keep changing. My girl's body pretty much stays the same, but with her adding new features, that's one thing we notice. Sometimes when we add new features, it seems to play with and alter some of the other features. You know, it just kind of seems to do that off and on. And I'm just like, why do you keep doing that? So I would want to change it to the to lock in and be able to save those body features, so you could always go back to that for your character every single time. So I'm gonna have her work on that right there. But again, make sure that you upload as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? You want to upload it the same person, so that, because we're programming it so that it knows your characters, not 1,000 different people. Because after a while, it's just going to generate whatever, because you're always just putting anything in there. So make sure that if you got a particular character, that's who you upload. That's why with mine, for the most part, she's always the same girl in most of them. It's even these. This is the same girl. It's just a different hairstyle. It's still her. Damn it, I don't know if I downloaded it. It's still her, same features. Makeup is a little bit different. Hairstyle is different. But body shape stays the same. Facial features are the same. Understand, when y'all, I think that some of y'all don't understand what a face lock is about. It's going to keep your features. So if you tell it to change the makeup, or if you use a different type of behavior, it's going to make the person look a little bit different based on that, but the features are still the same. Okay, so what I'm saying, give me one or two, is do you see the features changing, or are you just talking about, well, she looks different? Because again, if you put on a bunch of makeup, you put on a bunch of bright ass makeup, you're not going to look the same as when you put on soft makeup. If you put on dark midnight makeup, you're not going to look the same as when you put on bright makeup. You're going to look different in each one of them. If I go through your guys' profiles and the different times that you had makeup on and didn't have makeup on, you're going to look different every time, but the same, because your features remain the same. The features are the cheekbone, the nose size, the lip shaping. That's what it's talking about when you face lock features. Okay. Let me see here. I got somebody who said, I agree that the group of three look very similar, and the fourth the fourth one differs and looks shorter and more stocky. Yes, it does. Let me go back to it really quick. And look, I didn't even think about the shorter part, because you're right. These on the other ones, it's just she got more height, and maybe it's because of the way she's standing and the angle that makes her look shorter. But we definitely can tell that the body, and maybe even from, because I won't even say from the front, because even when we look at her front features, she's hourglassed out, right? She's more hourglassed out than this one. This one is more natural thickness, natural body shaping. You know what I'm saying? Not that this isn't a natural body shaping, but just more. I don't like to use words that sound nasty towards women, but we're going to just be fucking real. We're women. Sometimes we have areas that look heavier than others. And I don't mean heavy as in big, fat, nothing like that. Just it's more filled out. And this is more filled out in a more natural way. if she was to be to the side, there's a possibility her bum will reflect the same as these two bums reflect. Possibly. But she's not to the side, so we can't really see that. But these three, to me, just like the young lady saying, they're very similar. To me, these would make a pass. She's not gonna make the pass. She's just not. She's not it. So out of your four, this is what I like to generate four. You can generate just, I'm sorry, I keep doing that because the camera keeps doing this weird focus. You can generate just one and get the exact pick you want, and that's absolutely fine too. But I like to try to generate more than one so that I could get kind of like several different images about it. Oh wait, also notice something too. It did change the lighting. It changed the whole damn table. But the lighting, there's like a sunrise or sunset lighting in these two. And in this one, I don't know what that back there is. If that's the moon, that's a crazy looking moon. But it's a darker setting in here as well. I just noticed. These two are a lot brighter, which also may be the reason why her skin looks a little more matte and cream dark instead of shiny and cream dark or brownish. So you're gonna get that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get that. So you can do one or two things. You can do your images in batch after batch, which I'm about to try something really quick now. Now I want to see something. I'm gonna go back to it. Everything is still the same. I want to go here, and I just want to actually do. I'm gonna do 3 single ones. I'm gonna just generate a single one instead of doing 4 of them. I want to see if each one of the single ones end up looking like this. Again, this is my first time putting this character in there. I just made this character. It's used to seeing Amara in there and me always generating things for Amara over generating things for a new character. So again, it's going to be something you play with, but this is the great thing. Again, as Leah said, you're playing with it for 90 days for free. You're doing nothing but generating free images all day long until you get what you're looking for. I'm not tripping. I don't feel like you generated. You said you generated, but I don't feel like you generated. I'm not tripping, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I only did one. Jesus help me, y'all. I'm tired. I'm trying to look for 4 of them, and it's only gave me one. Okay, so here's the one. Here's the one. Drip book by Jordy. Whoa, what is that? I don't know what that is, but I don't like that. I don't know where that came from. Go back out. Yeah, I need Kalia to be here. I'm gonna hit single again. That I don't like. It didn't do that with the other one, so why did it just do that now? I didn't even realize they're holding a package. It doesn't even show. That's because the image isn't fully open. I don't like that. I don't know where that came from. And so I want to make sure that's not somebody's stuff falling in on here. Drip book by Jordy. I mean, that sounds cute, but that's not, I don't know, that's not my girl. That shouldn't be there. Yeah, they just made her thicker too. And I did not change the body size. So I don't understand why it's altering the body size. Let me do this. Details. Do not change. I'm about to see something. I'm gonna go single again. I spelled that wrong. Okay, it's alright. Because I don't understand why it just changed her whole body, even like thicker than the original girl. It made her thicker than this girl. Did it kind of make her the same? Hold on. No. Hell no. I made her way thicker. Okay, so I think there's a problem with this, the size formulate. There's a problem with that. It has to be, and that needs to be fixed. With the body figure. Hold on. I didn't notice it doing it. It wasn't doing it, so I don't know. Whatever she updated last night. Here we go. I need that. Whatever she updated last night, it's causing it to act up on other things. So we need to configure. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be throwing y'all off, but as I'm showing you guys this and I'm seeing the things that's wrong, I got to get that corrected. Doesn't mean I don't want y'all to keep playing with it. I do want you to keep playing with it consistently over and over and over. But when you do, again, just so that you are aware, you can upload an image. If you create a blank character, once you get the images that you like, and if it's a character that you are like, okay, that's the model I want to use, bring it back over here, leave her in there, and just constantly play with the different features. Change the hair, change the hair color. Try not to change the body size. We're going to be working on that to fix whatever bug got that messed up. But change the body size on there, or don't change the body size on there. Try to add your facial features. I don't feel like I got my dimples either, so let me also put that down. Facial features. Facial feature selection. I don't feel like that did, because I don't got dimples, right? I don't see dimples on her. I don't see dimples on any of these girls. No. And I wanted like dimples. I wanted dimples that I can see. I don't see any dimples at all. So that needs to be corrected as well. Again, like I said, a lot of this is still under beta testing. And this is what we expect some things to not necessarily work out right, but this is why I'm asking you guys, if you're in the community, when you generate something, I want you to share it. And I want you to say, did this in Boss Baddie app? I wanted it to do A, B, and C, but instead it did D, Y, and G, because that's what's going to help us understand like what it is. A little bit, it's a little bit of work for you. Yeah, a little bit, but it's going to help us because we can fix them day by day. But at the same time, like I said, it's going to be, it's going to take some time to generate by understanding what you want and what you like your baddie to be. So it may not give you what you want the first couple of times you do it. I don't want you to keep making, don't make it sound like you're complaining to me about our app. That's what I'm going to say, that because you're getting it for free, first off. So don't be making it sound like you're complaining. But also understand that, again, you are just now using it. You're just now filling it up with your character. So it's not going to start computing that there's certain things that you want consistently until you're using it consistently. Okay. But you can upload your character on there because it does have a face lock system in there. But if you do that, I advise to play with it first. If you don't have a character, create a character on here and play with it for a while first. If you do have a character, upload him and her in the slot, in the subject slot, leave it there, and change out the clothing, change out the hairstyles, keep the body figures the same, even try to play with different poses, but don't change too many things. And I'm gonna make a post in the group about the things not to change too much of, so that it can really start building your character as she or he is. But there are some things that we are going to go in here and start playing with and fixing. The body figure and the facial feature is a big one that we need to definitely change. And then also making sure that it locks in on your figures. But again, that would be you uploading and generating images from it more than 1 to 2 times. So before you freak out and get to tagging us 1,000 times about something that you're not happy with the app, play with it for at least 14 days before you do all that. Okay. Like actually play with it. If you only do it once a week, I don't even want to hear from you in 14 days. I need you to be playing with it as much as you can. It's free for all. Get in there and play with it. Okay. You like generate what you can. Especially when it comes to the outfit stuff. I got a few more minutes. I want to show you guys what I mean by this. I wanted to try that prompt. Hold on, you guys, because I do want to see how the prompts will do in here, because I haven't done a bunch of prompts in here yet. Let me see. I want to go to Kavia's from. Oh, Carmela did some things on the app. Oh, wow. How come I'm not seeing this? Facebook irritates the shit out of me. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to share this with y'all. I'm sorry. I got to share. And I know I see you guys send me messages and there people are saying stuff. I'm not looking at the screen right now to see what they're saying. I'm looking at more what I'm doing directly straight up. I'll look at everybody's comments at the end. This is what Carmela did. Very beautiful young lady. I don't even know how you got split screen. I didn't even know it could split screen an image. That's cool. I like her look. I can, for me, again, I'm a watcher. I understand that some of you guys are saying, I don't think it looks the same, da da da. Okay. For me, the images are looking pretty the same, but again, it's because I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for features, not for her face to be the exact same style as the last one. I'm not looking for her face to look like this. I'm looking for these features to be the same in these features. These cat eyes, the same as the cat eyes in this one. Her nose shaping, how it's narrowed down, I get the same thing in this. It's a narrowed down nose. Her lipping, not the same. Lips are not the same. No, ma'am. Because in this one with her lips, damn, it's going to get grainy. I can't see it that well. Her lips to me don't look the same. Her eyes, her nose, exact. Her eyebrows, exact. Her chin structure, to me, exact. It's going to be different because she's wearing a high ponytail. This one, she's got something that actually gets to actually circle around her face. Not the same, obviously. So I'm not sure if this was supposed to be the same, and she was supposed to be the same as this girl. Features are similar, but I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't assume her to be a black woman. I could be wrong, though. I can't. But I would assume her to be a black woman because she gives me black woman features, which is crazy because I feel like she has features, which gives me minority. Okay, you guys know what a minority is. Anybody that's not of the white descent. She gives me minority features, which carries the same when it comes to blacks, minority features. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, mine is always the same too, so I don't know. But I like this because if I'm looking at this one and I'm looking against this one, again, I'm gonna say I don't believe those are the two same people, but maybe they come from the same family. I could think that got the same type of style. But when I look at her and I look at her, yeah, them is the two same chicks. When I look at her, that's the same chick. That's exact. But you see how there's things about it that looks a little bit different because one, we got a different hair color going on for each one of them. We even have a different hairstyle going on. Then I was trying to see about lighting. I feel like this has lighting back there, but I really can't tell. I'm gonna be honest. I can't really, honest to God, tell. I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna go back to that. I can't. But I like that one. I like these because this is where the face. So now if Carmela was like, okay, that's the girl. I like her. This is what I would do. I wouldn't use this picture, but I would use this picture or this picture. Most likely this picture because it's up front. You get an upfront face shot. And I would upload that into the app and keep that there. And any outfits, any prompts I put in here, it should constantly always take in the face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she gives Caribbean to me. She does. She does. But for me, I see Caribbeans as blacks. Even though not all of them want to be called black. I'm not going to go into that. Okay? But I do see Caribbeans as black. Because if you ask my auntie, she'd be like, I'm motherfucking black. She's married into the family, but she's Caribbean. But yeah, I mean, she does. The young lady, the one here, I mean, honestly, they both give Caribbean to me. If we're being honest. If we're being honest, they both give Caribbean to me. But even still, they don't seem to be the same person, is my thing. I'm not catching this the same girl as that girl. I'm catching they're probably both Caribbean ladies. They're probably both minorities still, because Caribbean is still a minority. So that's what I'm saying for these two right here. I don't see the face of locking. I see the similarity in style. I see the similarity in possibly ethnicity, but not in the person itself. Okay. But when I look at her, I don't know if she's Caribbean. I don't know if she's black. I don't know what this young lady chose to pick for this. But what I see in her is this lady is the same lady as this same lady. Them three ladies is the same ladies. That's what I see. And that's what I want you guys to be generating. It's the eyes and them cheekbones. You know what I'm saying? Those are face. Those are features. Those are what we call locked in facial features. The lips can be a thing. I'm not gonna lie. My daughter's lips sometimes be looking different. Sometimes she look like she got that little clip in there, but it's also because of the way she does her lipstick, her color palettes. I don't do lipsticks and shit like that, so I don't know. I just do lip gloss. But she'll do that. She'll do the certain outline. Well, sometimes I do outlines, but she'll do the certain outlines, and she can make her lips just kind of look almost differently shaped. So the lips could be the exact same because the lips right here definitely give me the lips there, but that's because it's the same image. She just did the hair different. But at the same time, it almost looks like that's her, but a little bit of a change. But it's still her. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm saying. I want you guys to get that look. This is why I want to see more of what you guys post inside our community, because I want to see what it ends up building for you. Again, you're going to have to do this numerous times. I wanted to see if anybody else had anything here. Oh, what's up? What is this? What is this saying? This? Oh, she did. Oh, are you in class? Thank you, Tracy. She did it while sitting right here in class. Okay, sorry, my bad. I didn't see that. These are images from my first random character attempt during the live. Okay, okay. I like these images. I see facial features locked. I don't know what it is. It's like the first chick is always going to end up looking different than the other three chicks. I like those though. I like the outfit too. I like that. Okay, okay, back, focus. I'm just looking deeply. I like the lipping. The lipping is the same. The lipping only looks different here, but that's a side view because the lipping does look more fuller here, but it's full there as well. It's just there's a different increase in the lips there. Body looks more fuller here, but I love the body shape maintaining here. That's what I'm talking about. We have to fix that. I put that down, right? Configure body. Yeah, yeah. We have to fix that because I want to make sure that every time. But this is also too why I want you guys to get full body images of the character so that when you upload it, I want you to upload a full body image of the character. Oh, she did say that. Okay, I'm not gonna mention that. Y'all may see a change because Kalia brought something up about that. Oh, I think I know why the figurines aren't working. Mm. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me go back to this because if I go to settings, that's not in there yet. Then, huh? It's not in favorites. It's definitely not in gallery. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud because I know something that Khalid was talking about, and we were talking about catching the full images and those being uploads in here, right? But because if you do it in a headshot face and then a full body, it's gonna think it's two people. So that's why she says, okay, so y'all gonna see something that's going to be different soon. I think that's what she's trying to figure out. So you guys can absolutely lock in your characters. I don't want to talk about it until she does it because I don't want to confuse myself. But in the meantime, if you make a character that you like, continue to use that. Like this one right here, I would upload this character and I would get a full face shot of her. And then I would all I'm just thinking though, because if you do that, because you want to make sure it keeps the body side. But no, if you do the full face shot of her, I'm sorry, if you do the full face shot of her, and then you go over to your character tab, and you click your body figure and keep it on that body figure all the time, you should more than most of the time always generate the same body size. You should play with that. Find out if that's the truth. Find out if I'm lying or not. Because I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember. But I want y'all to play with that and see. But the first imaging never seems to come out the same. But these three to me, especially these two, definitely give same person. This possibly can, but the skin tone looks a little bit different. This is a side shot, and the lighting is a little bit different. The one thing I do know we want to work on is the scenes. Hold on, the backgrounds. Because if I'm correct, which I know I am for what we wanted to do, the backgrounds are supposed to be the same. Why? Because we want it so that, like, say you're doing your storytelling, right? Like I told you guys can do this for storytelling. Say you're doing your storytelling. We wanted to where you upload your scene, the scene, and that's in beta. That may not work. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all why I'm saying that, because that shit was pissing me off. It was just driving me nuts, and I know she's trying to work on that. But here we go. There's one of them. I personally just could not stand it. See, homegirl standing on the scene, like as if she's stickered in there. Instead, she's supposed to be implemented into the scene naturally. Okay, because AI can do that. I know that. I use an app that does that, and so I want our app to do that. So the fact that it keeps making her stand on the furniture, but not naturally standing on the furniture, she just looks like she's inserted in that. She's a big giant ass chick standing in the middle of a really cute living room. It was pissing me off, like it was, which was weird because when I gave it a scene selection, it inserted it perfectly fine. But when I gave it a scene image, it acted like it wasn't understanding what I'm saying. So I definitely want to get that fixed, but the scenes don't necessarily work, but it's beta testing. I still want y'all to play with it because it may get it. But when it comes to your character, again, the more you use it, the more it gets familiar with it. But it is a new feature that she wants to add to it. She did say that we need to move this to the top. She wants to add to it so that you don't have to necessarily continuously keep adding or not adding. So you don't have to always just have that person sitting there to necessarily generate that person every single time. Okay. So it's something else that you guys are going to see as a feature here soon. I'm not sure how soon, but you will. Meantime, upload that character there, keep her there, and then change the other things. I think these are good. Somebody said it could be the lighting, and it could, like I said, depending on where you're at, lighting makes people look different. Lighting makes people look older, makes people look younger, makes people look thinner, make people look bigger. You know what I'm saying? But definitely get busy and play with her more. Put her in different scenes. I want to see y'all do that, and I want y'all to share it. I'm not trying to have you guys waste too much time because I decided I want to take this even further than us just going over this app. I want us to also play with what we're going to be creating. What else we're going to be doing with our characters. Oh, whose is this? Whose is this? This Deborah. Oh, that face lock is golden. Okay. What you doing? What are you not doing? Why are you not moving? You hater, Facebook. You're being a hater. Go to the other image. Or maybe it's not on the same thing. Hold on. Maybe it's separate. No, why did I go to Deborah's name? I'm sorry, Miss Deborah. View post. Come on, wake up, B. Wake up. No, it is. It's on the same thing. For me, okay, facial features look the same more or less. So these two, yeah. That's giving some boss shit. That's giving some madam shit right there. Face locked in. That face is locked in with that. I like that. That's the same chick. That's a bad chick. Man, the lighting might make her look a little bit lighter here, but it's still keeping. I mean, it's the same chick. I'm gonna see something. Different outfitting. See, that's what we gotta fix. That outfit change. That's gonna irritate me. Now, this chick could be this chick. Could be. And it's just a closer up look. The lips, though, the lip shaping is a little different. Cheekbones still the same, though. to the nose stay. The nose seems a little off a little bit, just a little different. And then of course the hairstyle is different, you know? And the hairstyle is a little different, which also could be playing a role. This is why we're trying to, this is why I need y'all to keep playing with it. This is why we need to know, we need to see what y'all are getting, because we need to go in here, and when we see there's things not doing like it's supposed to be doing, it's not generating like it's supposed to, I want us to catch that. Who did this one? Miss Carmilla did the dudes. I showed Kalia this earlier when we was out, when we saw this. She was like, that's dope. We really want to get into the guys more and more and more. We do, because I think I like him. He looks like that one actor. Yeah, I like that. He's handsome, very handsome. I do want to get into the dudes. Is the hands messed up there? Maybe the hand is just being covered, but I feel like there's a hand issue here. So the generator, we got to make sure it's not messing up features like that. I do like that as well. That's really fly. Excuse me. That's super fly. I like that. So I want y'all to go in there and play with it much, much more. I am definitely running out of time, and it's something else I wanted to show you guys, but I'm not going to get, well, I am. Hold on. So let me show y'all. So as I'm telling you guys, I want you guys to go in there and play with it more. And like I said, I want you guys to pick a look. If you already have a character, I have my main character, right? That was just one that I just uploaded. I got my main chick. I got her doing all kind of shit. She got modeling deals. She's got story time. And this, again, is why we're trying to make sure we get the face locking and the scenes together, because I don't know about y'all, but I like doing my little story times. And so I want to be able to do my stuff. Where is it at? Oh my God, everything want to act up on me right now. You're embarrassing me and it's pissing me off, bro. Even this is my character. This is, oh no, I don't want to put that there. Hold on. This is my babes right here, right? This is still her. It's still her. But I think it's because the hairstyle is different. Like it even made her arms look a little more muscular, which I'm not mad at that. I like a good cut ass arm. You know what I'm saying? I like me a good cut ass arm. But I see the difference. I see where I was just like, okay, Julia, stop. I'm sorry, y'all. I see where the facial features, her lips are still the same, the nose is still the same, but the makeup is slightly different. So because the makeup, hold on, let me bring her up more. There we go. Because the makeup is slightly different, she almost looks different. It makes her face even look a little more oval, more than it does here where it's like a pointy oval. This is more rounded oval. Okay, but it's still the exact same girl. She's got the features, but the makeup is lighter here, softer here. This is more demure, more deeper, a soft deep. So it looks different. And I know that's specifically what I said. I wanted soft deep makeup style here. I wanted her to be a little more softer to match her ponytail. Okay, so same chick, just looks a little bit different. Why? Because one is giving a different type of photography, a different type of photo shoot than the other one is giving. And so that's why it looks a little different, but it's the same person. Okay. I was able to get away with doing that in here, and then all of a sudden it made it go away. So, you know, this too. No, I didn't want to do that. Dang it. I didn't want to do that. I keep forgetting. Let me go ahead and put the right person in here. I'm going to show y'all this really quick because I know I got to go. My time got so messed up. I'm going to you just put anybody in there, B? You just put somebody in there. This be me. I be trying to find my exact one that I always use for her, because I want mine to always remember. I try to stick with the exact one based off of how Kalia is trying to get it to always generate and remember. For it to capture memory. Okay. I don't know how well we can get it like Chat GPT to do so, but the way that we can thus far is how we're trying to utilize it, so it continuously always captures memory. I may have used that one. I can't remember. I feel like it's not that, but whatever. So let me show you guys this real quick. Like I said, once you find the image that you like, you want, you're gonna keep. What I then am gonna want you to do, I'm then gonna want you to do is play with the clothing, because that's also going to help you with your styling and stuff like that. Get it ready for your content, because this is where I want you guys to make some fun images, because we have an 8-day challenge coming. But I think in between, I'm going to challenge you guys on your video creation. I want to see who is actually looking at Mentor Tarnice's. I know I give you 5 more minutes. Looking at Mentor Tarnice's course and actually applying the steps that she's showing you guys. Okay, I want to. There are some different things I would also show you guys, but I want Tarnice to do her private live with you guys first. I'm giving her some tidbits and some other things that y'all can use, because, like I said, we're trying to get this to be where your scenes, I just said, hold on, where your scenes are like the exact same straight through and through. Because if you like telling stories like me, I like the storytelling of it all. If you like doing that, then you're going to want to be able to have the scenes the same, learn how to do this the video stuff. But I'm going to show you a quick way of putting together your scenes. I just learned it again by going off of Tarnice's base, what she does. But this is also the next thing. Our admin, Miss Kavia, is really good at social media setups, websites, all that. The stuff you guys are generating here, this is your brand ambassador. This character can be. Soon I'm going to show you guys how you can insert your product in the images, so that you can now have that person holding your tumbler, wearing your clothing, holding your journal book, flipping through it, all that. We're about to get into that, because this is the reason why this is all business related. But first, we have to get past understanding how to use it, okay? And I want you to have fun with it, okay? I want you to have fun with it too first, all right? This is about you guys having fun. But then I'm about to show you guys how to turn this fun into your business. So you don't have to hire people. You don't have to ask influencers. You don't have to do all that shit, right? You will have it all at your fingertips. So this is why it's important that you're creating your character using this app, if you're going to use this app, the way you want to. I understand there's other apps out there. You guys can go and use whatever y'all want, okay? But I would like that, being in this community, that you guys do use this app. Do you need to keep it after the 90 days? No, you don't have to. But here's the thing. You are making the character from this app. So if the character is going to remain your brand, you might want to think about, I might have to keep this. I'm not trying to force y'all into it. So I am going to also show you how you'll be able to still keep your character outside the app. Because one, I'm never trying to play in y'all face. Okay. Do I want you to keep the app? Fuck yeah. Yes, that's what I want. But I also want you guys to be able to utilize every tool that you can for your business to succeed. It does not have to be everything Boss Baddie. Okay. So really quick, because I am getting yelled at through messages. Let me get to it. I'm so thirsty, y'all. What am I trying to show y'all? What am I trying to show you? Oh, because you keep closing on me. Hold on, let me pull this up. I got it on this screen on this side first, because I don't want you guys to see some of the stuff I got coming up for y'all. Okay. Let me put this over here. Boom. Okay. So like I said, Pinterest is something where I get a lot of my outfits from, that I'm absolutely inspired from. Not all my outfits are going to fit in the app right now, but the ones that can fit in the app, I'm making it happen. So I love to go to Pinterest, and I love to find a really dope outfit. You guys go in Pin, and the reason why I do this too is because I know a lot. I'm not the only person. A lot of us go into Pinterest to find inspiration, to find things that we really like, right? To find outfits and clothing that we think is dope. So there's a plethora of things that you can find. You see my outfit right here, right? Right? Yeah. You see this outfit right here, right? Yeah, you're gonna see some of those. You see them shoes? Yeah. There's a lot of things I get off of here. I come and get a lot of stuff. Eventually, you'll be able to get different lingeries off of here just the same and use it. Again, we're working on updating that. But I do find different things on here because I like it. But because I know everybody goes to Pinterest from time to time, I will go on here and I will find me a couple of outfits, and I then bring them over to Canva. And when I bring them over to Canva, I do that so I can pick things out, the outfits that I want. Or I'll even do this first. I'll do this. I'll build me a palette, right? So let me show you what I mean by that. I'll build me a clothing palette. That's why I'm about to make this into a prompt later. I get a lot of prompts too off of that. I get real inspired real quick. I'm gonna do the same with that one. But let me find some. Stop being distracted. Be just focused. God damn it. Let me just say. Okay. So I will create me a palette by doing something like this. I might click on the image, right? I like that. Oh, that's cute. All that stuff is cute. Then I go to explore. I'll hit explore. Then I'll come here and I'll click on what I want to explore. I want to find more outfits that look like this, or more socks or leggings or whatever that looks like this. So that's what I'll do on my explore. Now it's gonna go down and it's gonna show me all the different little cute leggings I can find if that's what I want, right? So let's just say I'm like, oh, okay, let me find one that'll work. Go back to the top, go back to the top, B, go back to the top. Okay, cool. I'll take that. I'm gonna go here, click that. I'm gonna say download, right? So I want those leggings. Then what else do I want here? Keep looking. Maybe I'll click into this. I'll go here again. I want to explore. Oh, I like this outfit. Let me click on this area. I'm gonna explore this outfit out because I want to find other outfits like this or this particular one, which they're right here. Or I can find some that's similar to it, whatever, whatever. See what I'm saying? If I find one that I really like and I want, again, I'm gonna come here. Oh, this one's not downloadable because it's for sale. So that's cool. I'll click into it. I love that. It's for sale. Me, I'm a big fan. Tarnisa tell you I'm a big fan of my snippet. I use snippet on a lot of stuff. So I'll come here and I'm like, that's cute. I want this outfit. I'm gonna take that outfit right there. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I'm on recorder because I was recording something last night. Back here, snippet. I want that. That's cute. Perfect. I'm gonna copy that as well. And I'm just showing you guys this really quick because you can do everything. You can look for the pants, you can look for the shirt, you can look for the earrings, you can look for the bracelet, you can look for the scarf, you can look for the glasses, the shoes, the everything. Oh, I do want to find some shoes. Hold on. Let me find some shoes too really quick that I may want with this. Um, and if you can't, just let's see what I got. Some. Do I want white? Maybe I do want white. Let's see. I do. I like these whites. Can I download it? Yes, I can download that. So I'm gonna download that image. That was just that simple. That's what I want. Now I'm gonna go over here to Canva. I tell you guys all the time, I like to data dump. I like to like just data dump my stuff in Canva so I can get a good canvas when I do it. But since this was the first thing I data dumped in here, so now I got my canvases. So now I can go over here and I can just paste that first image because I want that. I'm gonna do the background remover because I don't want none of that in the background. But I'm also still gonna go, hold up. I'm also still gonna go to my edit just to be for sure. I see all, and I'm still gonna magic grab the whole outfit out, okay? Just to make sure. So boom, click on it. I want all of that. So you're gonna give me the background too. There you go. Now I won't have a background. If you go to foreground, it'll just give you what's, again, like I told you, images are always created from the back forward. Okay. I told you guys before that's how it is with AI. AI is generated from the back forward. So that's why you can pull elements from the front of it before you can from the back of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that because that's the outfit I'm saying I want, or the piece I'm saying I want. I'm gonna get rid of that because I knew that was gonna still be sitting there. Trash that. This is all I need right here. Then what else did I get? Where's my downloads? Sorry, here it is. And this is just something I do that's just quick, easy. I put this how I put together my outfits. I'm gonna put this on here. I'm gonna drop this on here because I do want that, right? It's done generating. I'm gonna hit my edit once again. So I'm gonna do this the whole time for each one of my pieces that I want. Once it's ready, I'm gonna click that because that's the piece that I want. I'm gonna select it. I'm gonna move that out the way, but I'm gonna get rid of its back pieces. So that's what I want there. Same with the shoe, same process, you guys. Just going through this part. taking out what I want. Cool, because I want to make sure I don't get no white, nothing like that in it. I'm gonna grab it. Boom, it's done. Take out whatever's here. Sorry, delete it. Now you don't got to do nothing extra special with this, but I do like to kind of like size it down, so I'm giving my AI a good idea what I want here. I'll even duplicate that so it knows that, yeah, I want both legs to be wearing this here. I'm gonna even duplicate this because, yeah, these are the shoes that need to go with the outfit as well. It don't need to be that big. Again, it really doesn't matter what the sizing is on here, but for me, it does, because if I use this for a get ready with me video and I do like, oh, this is the image, this is the pair of the shoes first, or this is the outfit first, piece by piece, I want them to be sized up like normal sizes. Let me take this down here. Again, the outfit. If you don't feel like the outfit's clear enough, and I just kind of don't feel like she's absolutely clear enough, I'm gonna upscale it just so I can get it to look a little more clean, because she didn't look as clean. And Canva's gotten better. I think the upscaler can be, that'll work for now. I think the upscaler can be much better, but it's cool. I will show you guys next time too, where I take it to really, really upscale images in my videos, especially when I'm using my characters. So anyways, I'm gonna just do something simple like this, so I'm not trying to keep y'all long, and I gotta go. I'm so much trouble, bro. So just simple like this. But again, you can collect all the pieces you want individually all over, making different outfits, different gear. Like, you know what I'm saying? That way you're not, it's not you taking an exact Pinterest outfit look and then putting it on there. You took a couple of different pieces and you created your own look. But once it's all done and it's ready to go, I always group it together. Group it. Of course, you go to your share, your download. For the app, I always do transparent background because I don't want it to catch anything else and accidentally put it on my character, right? I'm only going to do that current page. I'm done. I'm going to download this really quick. It's going to download. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. It'll just pick it up and take it. Not desktop, just put it in downloads. And we're going to call it... oh, I just realized why it did that. Now I know why I did that Jordan thing. Okay. Whatever. I'll just say this for now because I just want to find it really quick. I'm going to rename it later, okay? So once you've done that, again, your character is uploaded on here, right? And you can do this on your phone and you can do this on desktop. I do it on my desktop for like this because I keep a lot of files on my desktop. Like my vixens, my characters have a clothing wardrobe already. They have wardrobe on wardrobe to where I can switch out outfits and make so many different outfits all day long, okay? So I have fun doing that with mine. My vixens, talent, characters even have different hairstyles. I have different hairstyles that I have saved to the side for them so that I can constantly change that up for them as well. Let me see here. So when I go here, I'm going to go to style because my character is already in there. I'm going to go to my download. This is the outfit I put together. I'm going to hit open on here. Now you see the outfits on there and it's transparent. It's just the outfit. There's nothing there. No white wall, no back sketching, no transparent sketching. It's straight clean, all right? Now, of course, it's under style 1, female. I'm going to leave it as a baddie. I'm going to go to next. I'm actually going to leave her hair. I'm going to make her hair ash blonde on this one. I want it to be ash blonde, messy high bun. I would possibly do that, but I want to see it change her hair some. So let me do... I'm gonna do this just based on that outfit. I'm gonna do a double ponytail high. I'm gonna keep the skin at deep African American still. I'm gonna still keep curvy with wide hips. I'm not worried about this right now because I feel like it needs to be fixed. Okay, but you guys can still play with it because maybe if you guys are playing with it, because I don't play with it a lot, so maybe that's why it's not generating anything. So play with it because maybe it will generate for you and then it'll start doing it. I'm not sure. I don't want to lie to you guys. I have to ask Kalia what her back-end coding is for this, but we'll get it fixed. In the meantime, play with it. So now I'm gonna go to next here. I want to do content creator, YouTube set. It's oh, that's cute. Unboxing studio. Oh, that's cute. Production review. Oh, she needs to do. Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways. I'm gonna do Instagram content loft. I don't know what that is. That's something young people do. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna see what that is. I'm not gonna do no theme, no outfit, no pose. Okay. I'm gonna hit my next. I'm on my details. I don't even need to tell it face lock for my girl because it should know this. I don't need to remove sunglasses, none of that, because none of those things are in this image or what I'm about to do that's going to make me feel like I don't want it there. So I just want a full body and portrait style. I don't need no prompting. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For me, a lot of times I do no prompting. This is why on the next live, I'm gonna show y'all what I do. This was supposed to be 3 hours because I was so late, but we're running into the next live is gonna be long like this. So as you guys see me doing this is why I wanted you guys to have your app open. I want you guys to go on Pinterest right now, find something. You may not go to Canva right away, but you can still take that image you find on Pinterest that you download with your character in there, upload that image, and then do the steps. Go through all the process, go through the style, the character, the scene, the details, go through all of that stuff. When you get to details, do no prompt. You can, but you don't got to do no prompt at all, okay? I'm going to hit batch 4. Damn, I still didn't get to Kavia's prompt. I wanted to get to Kavia's prompt. That's how I was bringing up Kavia when I was talking about the website stuff. She's really great with that too, where you guys are creating stuff that you guys will be able to put images with that, and she can help you, show you how to prepare and arrange your website for stuff like that. Like y'all are sleeping on a lot of the ladies in the admin that are so talented with so much information. Y'all gotta stop sleeping on these girls. These young ladies, and I don't want to call them girls, they're grown ass women, but they're really smart. And I've watched Kavia create and design some things. If y'all think Tarnice is doing some shit, and she is, she really is doing her big one. When it comes to your website, your social media, she's a strategist. She's really good at it. She's been doing it for a long, long time. Y'all need to sit down with her. Y'all need to get scheduled a consultation, and y'all need to sit down with her so that she knows what's up, or so that she can help you know what's up, because she does a great job. But this type of stuff is creating content for your website. You know what I'm saying? It's creating content for you. But here you go. This is my Bookie. This is my girl. She's in her outfit. You see her face lock stays locked because this generator is used to seeing me drop her in here constantly. But she got the whole outfit on. She's looking cute. She's giving. I wanted the 2 ponytails. She's giving. For me, this is giving. Like, so again, it's going to be based on what you want and what you want from your character and whatnot. But that is what I wanted. Hold on, I want to check something out. The hair texture is different in all of them. I don't like that. So we got to definitely change that. I probably could put in the prompt to not change the hair texture amongst the 4 batches. But I also just wanted to know not to do that. But I like this. My outfit is pretty much still the same. Yeah. The face locking is locking. She still got her face, which I love it so much. It's actually my sister's face. Well, not directly my sister, but my sister that passed away. I took features from her face to make my girl. Side view again. Side views are always playing with me. I'm never like 100% like, is the side view really give me what I need? I'm never always 100%, but you can get away with it because it is a side view, which means the lighting can be different. It could be for a lot of different reasons why the side view looks the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? So it's a side view. You might have to go, she got to turn to the front. Okay, cool. She can go ahead and turn to the front. And it's like, okay, she gave me a hit to the side. It's still her face. And that's what I want. I want my girl to keep her face as much as possible. And that's what I see. The different angles make it look a little different, but it's still my girl. I see her. I see her eyes. I see her lips. I still see my girl, and that's what I want. Makeup is looking a little different, which would make sense because of what all the different things that I picked for her style. But that's what I got, my full outfit on and everything. And it didn't take much work. So if I was doing a get ready with me, I would show, well, here's the pant, here's the dress, here's the stockings, here's the shoes. And I will show you guys how to do that, where we'll be able to have them take those same styles and hold it in their hands or have it on the bed or et cetera, et cetera. But that's going to be for another class. Again, that will be live because, well, you know what? I'm running out of time and I got to go. But I'm hoping this makes sense. But before I go, I got at least 15 minutes because I don't like to just run off, and I know there's a delay in this. If there's any questions about any of this, please ask me now because I want to know what questions you have. But remember, I want you guys to also be dropping your images in there. I'm hoping this made the sense because, like I said, some of you guys were like, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. But then I'm looking at what y'all dropping in here. And I'm sorry, I'm just like, I mean, was you not getting it a couple of days ago? Because right now you guys are dropping some stuff that I see so far that's really tea. I really, really like it. I like these. I wanted to play with this. I wanted to play with this. This girl, this Michelle girl, y'all, Michelle get on my nerves because she's so goddamn cute. She get on my fucking nerves. But anyways, I want to see some more of you guys stuff. Please, 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 please. Is there any questions before I go ahead and end this out? Because I do gotta go. Asking questions. I promise the next live, I will not do anything that day. I swear to goodness, I will not go nowhere. I will not do nothing. I will just focus on getting everything ready for the live. I will probably kind of go over some of this again, but I do want to move forward into the next things that y'all can do with this app. Because by the time we probably have the very next live, you're probably going to be seeing new updates on here. Okay, different updates. So you probably will have questions about how to use those, or you will already learn it because we try not to make it hard. Again. Hold on, let me go back to it. We literally are trying to make this so that the features are easy. We don't want you to feel overwhelmed by all the options because there are a lot of options in here. But the options that you select will work with what you're doing with your talent, with your character. Okay, it will work with it. If it doesn't come out right the first time, regenerate it. Why? Because you get that access. But don't go regenerating crazy. Okay? Really stop and say, okay, wait. If it didn't work the second time, let me go back over my steps and see what I need to do. Let me go into the details and see what negative prompt I need to get in there to make sure it's right. Okay? Maybe I want to make sure that the scene has the exact same table in every single scene, et cetera, et cetera. You can do that stuff. I want you guys to take the time to really utilize this the right way because it's not hard. So when I see people making their comments, I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of edgy because this isn't hard. It's not a hard app. As you see, it's very easy. The selections are very simple. It's not a lot going on there. I could take you to spots where there's a lot of things you have to select and figure out, and measurements and mediums and timing and weighting. All that stuff is on there. We've already embedded it in the app. Some of it still needs to be worked on, but we've already embedded a lot of that stuff in the app based on things that you select so that it's easy to flow through the app. So please, 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 ladies, please, any gentlemen, take your time with it. Don't get upset if it's not doing everything right away. Can you also do an upload image of yourself? You can. If you want your brand ambassador to be strictly you, your face, but you want to go ahead and put it in a fly ass outfit, you want her to look like she just came from a cute ass party, a boat party, or whatever. You can do all those things. You want her to look like she's on the stage. You can do those things. You can make it look like she's walking on the moon that we never walked on. You guys can do those things. Okay? And then use it. Excuse me. This is where we're going to flip it and turn it into content that you can use to build to grasp your audience. And we're going to get into that. So, I'm going to ask you, as I always ask, to be patient and trust the process. But in the meantime, I want you to show yourself approval. I want y'all to jump on here, play with the app, configure your different features and stuff like that, and keep paying attention to it. When I also need to know, because we're going to be doing some more updates, at the top of this, a banner should go across here that says, hey, baddies, there's an update. When that banner goes across, you should be able to click that update and it will update your stuff so we can make sure you have the most recent stuff. I do think sometimes it's a little weird that you may have to log out and then log back in. But for the most part, you shouldn't have to do that often. But just, you should see that banner. If you're not seeing that banner within this next week, please say something to the group like, hey, coach, has there been a new update? Because I haven't seen the banner. But at the same time, hit the refresh up here from time to time. Hit that refresh and see what ends up generating or pulling up for what's updated on here, okay? Again, I'm going to go over so many more details and many other things that I want you guys to know that you can do with this app, but then also what you can do with your character. The app is just creating the character, giving us scenes, giving us images that we could turn into this active living content that we're going to get into. So again, make sure you're watching you're on Tarnisa's course and you're watching that video, because you're going to want to know how to do that. Also, too, look at your website, look at your social media, and say, how can I really start using this for my brand, for my content? And then reach out to Kavia and say, hey, can I get a booking with you so we can have a consultation? Let her just peek at it. You don't like what she said? Say, that was cool, but yeah, I'm gonna stick doing my shit. Stick doing your shit. It ain't gonna make her or break her. But if you also get information from her, you're like, wow, that actually works. Let her help you. Soon, Kavia will be having some things to help you guys out as well. Let me get to questions. So any questions? Let me get to questions. Let me please drop questions. I got, why she always make my creative brain start pouring out. It's not a question. It's not a goddamn question. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got questions? No questions? Because you guys don't have questions. I gotta go. I don't got cussed out like 1,000 times right now because I did overbook myself because we were supposed to be done earlier, and I feel so bad. But I promise I'm gonna make sure nothing is in the way when we have this next one, because there is more things. I want to start getting into how we're gonna use our characters to make content. This is where the fun shit is about to really come in. But don't get it twisted. Being on the Boss Baddie app is fun shit. It's fun. Okay, make you some banging broads and some cute ass dudes, because y'all also are not understanding. Men get a lot of attention from women and men. Okay, so you might want to also be thinking about, wait a minute, I might need to create me a there we go. You might be thinking I might need to create me a dude or two on the side. Okay, so he can pop his shit too. All right, but the Boss Baddie app is lit. Go in there, have fun, pay attention. There will be updates. Okay, this app is just going to keep building and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So get in there. Yeah, get in there. I got to start getting theme music so I can play. Anyways, I actually do got theme music. Why would you say that? You got a whole Boss Baddie collection. Anyways, I'm getting off distracted. I got to go. Any questions? Any questions? Going once, going twice, because hold your peace. But it's okay if you don't got questions now. You can ask the questions in the community. Y'all know that. So if you don't got them now, cool. Go play with this. Ask questions in the community. I thank y'all so much. Kalia, I think, is about to be home and she's about to be pissed. I gotta go. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank y'all to everybody who actually were doing the work while we were live. We're gonna do the work again while we're live next time, because everybody's gonna be creating content and posting it live. That's what we're gonna do next time. And that's what we gonna do, and it's gonna be fun. I can't sing at all. Damn, we gotta go and fix these issues with the app. All right, have fun, go play. Everybody, get on. Bye. Leave. Bye. I be feeling bad. I don't be wanting to hang up because I feel like I'm hanging up on my friends in a rude ass way. I'm about to hang up. I gotta go. Bye.